Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And welcome to another episode of A Foxtail.
A Foxtail.
If you're new here, welcome in. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with us. We hope that you're enjoying the show so far. And if you're enjoying this show, you should check out our other shows like Tales of the Arcane and Cyberframe, which air right here on Cyberframe. Which air right here on Twitch. Week. I don't know why I always stumble over at least one thing at the beginning.
It's new.
Yep. But yeah, you can slap that follow button, come back and hang out with us. We play all sorts of tabletop games. And if you really like us, you can support the stream by going to midnightstraightcandleco.com, where we make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. Speaking of candles and dice.
Oh my god. So,
I did it too, guys.
Yep,
I'm sorry.
Speaking of candles and dice, I am currently in the home stretch of Valor and Vigor. I'm finishing up the last orders. So that will be done soon, and because of that, I will have a dice drop date announced probably very, very soon. So keep an eye out on Instagram, Discord, all the good stuff. At Midnight Straight Candle Co. on Instagram, and we will drop the link in the chat for Discord. Candles will be restocked whenever we do the dice drop. Yep, that's all I got.
Indeed. So go, check it
Coming
out.
soon.
Coming soon.
So you heard it here, folks. It's coming soon.
You heard it here first.
So, there's a couple of other ways that you guys can support the stream as well. You can go check out our good friends like Battle Systems. If you type in !Battle Systems into the chat, it will take you over to their website with an entire plethora of tabletop terrain for you to bring to your very own tabletop game. Everything from fantasy and terrain to sci-fi terrain to cyberpunk terrain and more. So we'd love it if you guys would go show them some love. We have, they're sending us a very, very big batch of stuff that's coming here soon. So the plan is to have a little showcase for some of that stuff. We'll announce that later as soon as it arrives. So we'll keep you updated on that. But we'd love it if you guys would go check them out, show them some love. You can also check out our good friends Monument Studios.
Monument Studio.
That was a little off key this time. I feel like everybody.
I went in by myself and nobody else
We
was
lost
over.
everybody there.
He was not on key.
Let's try that again.
We're out of sync because we have a guest. We're nervous. You're making us nervous. Get out.
Let's take it from the top.
Okay.
You can also check out our good friends Monument Studios.
Monument Studio.
Bravo. Very good. Very well done. But we'd love you guys to check them out. Type an !Monument into the chat. It will take you to their website where they have officially released their Fantasy Plus application, re-engineered, $4.99 a month. You can bring their entire library to the palm of your hand.
Cheaper than a cheeseburger.
So it actually is in many places. That's
scary.
Yeah. But it's also cheap. So we'd love it if you guys to go check them out. Once again, it's !Monument into the chat. It'll take you over to their website. Like I said, the Fantasy Plus application, you can use it commercially, you can use it for your games, you can use it for your streams, video projects, anything you want to use it for. It's really awesome, and I think it's got even a soundboard like functionality to it as well. So go check it out. You can also check out our good friends Sarson Games. If you type in !Sarson Games in the chat, it will take you over to their Kickstarter for Kathra's Codex of Hybrid Creatures, which is on its last few days of the Kickstarter. It will be ending soon, but for those of you who have backed it already, thank you so much. For those of you who have not, go take a look at it. It's got some awesome stuff, everything from celestial oozes to undead plants, elemental beasts, and more. It's an entire new bestiary full of all kinds of great, cool creatures. So we'd love if you guys would go show them some love. Once again, !Sarson Games into the chat. I think that's it for announcements. We don't have any more streams this week. Unfortunately, the surprise stream isn't going to happen. We're still waiting on some stuff, but that's going to be happening soon. We're going to have that We're going to have an impromptu stream very soon once that all arrives. But we'll announce that probably next week. Next week we do have Tales of the Arcane returning on Monday. And then we have Cyberframe coming back next Wednesday. A Foxtail is off next week. We are off for a Foxtail. So next week is our off week for them, but then they'll be back the week after. And I have some exciting news as well. Tales from the Blue Cottage will officially make their return on May 13th under a brand new banner. It's going to be, so the Tuesday night group is coming back, starting fresh, brand new story. I don't know how we're going to do it. We're going to be running, because I think Cyberframe will still be going, Foxtail will still be going. That's going to be a long week.
Yay! Sign me up!
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You might need to talk to management.
I am the management.
How did this happen?
I'm overworked and underpaid.
Yes.
A raise is coming
Yes.
soon. Don't worry about it.
I hope so, please.
There's an extra biscuit in the back.
Pizza party.
Yeah.
So mark your calendars for Tuesday, May 13th, as Tales from the Blue Cottage makes the return. We'll be announcing the name of the campaign and some more information on it as it gets closer to time. But I know Nathan and Lakin are incredibly excited to be back to the table. We met with them last night. We're really, really pumped up about the way that this campaign is turning out so far. Like, I think it's going to be great. Shaping up. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Not turning out. We're not playing
Like
it.
Spanx.
Shaping up. So, with that, I think it's time to turn it over to your favorite snack man. Or Billy's snack man.
Billy's
Snack time.
Snacks.
They're just
They're just so cute.
they're just
Like
the
puppies.
the pops that have
The juice.
the bubbles inside.
I think you can say bubblegum.
The bubblegum.
Bubble gum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bubblegum lollipops. They're bubblegum lollipops.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
true.
no, that's
I'm having a tough time.
They got the juice.
Yeah, they got all these flavors.
The corn.
Bubblegum filled.
Wow.
They are bubblegum filled lollipops.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Freaking arthritis
Yelly.
hands
Here,
don't
let me
work.
see it.
Yep. Go ahead before I cut myself.
Okay, let's do it this way, where the perfs like to be up at the top.
Well, I could.
Then it's
I
gonna
can't
prove
see
me
the
wrong.
first. They're just,
You bitch.
come on.
You know, if you need a,
There it is. Yeah. Get the perfs.
I'll keep
Alright.
these on ice.
It's all because you got the thumbs.
Okay, one punch.
Yeah, you know.
All right. I'm going with this.
Works out
I'm
3
with the sour apple.
times. He thinks he's a superhero.
You know, I do squats too.
Yeah.
All right. Next around the table.
All right. We got nondescript potato sticks
What are
that are
those?
crispy.
Potatoes.
Quick
never
hands.
had
That was good.
I
That was
think
good.
I've
That was a
seen
good
them,
transition.
but
10 out of 10.
not in a container like that. Like
that
I've seen
like-
a bag of them.
Hang on. Is that like freeze-dried French fries, basically? Like, what is this?
What it kind
Y'all
of
never had these?
Yeah, they're
No.
Maybe they're like
They're kind of like
potato chip.
yeah, kind of like
fries?
chips, but they're sticks and they're potatoey.
I've
and they're
sounds like
good.
French fries.
seen
And
them.
they are. They're French fries except potato chip versions. Of French
Yeah.
fries.
Are they very thin?
Yes.
Like super thin?
They're not super.
They're
thin.
like what?
They're called. I think they're called.
How about
Crispy?
you try?
Well, I think they're
one?
called potato straws, right?
I don't know.
think
I've
that's
never,
the
I've never
problem.
heard of this witchcraft. What
Oh,
is
they're
this?
super thin. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
Really
They look like
tiny.
matchsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm trying
kind
to
of like
think of.
matchsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, you can put them on
That sounds
all
like it had
kinds
a
of
really good crunch.
dishes to give it a crunch.
Give it
Or you
a
can
in-
just eat them out of the can.
Eat 'em
like
out
I
of
They
the
do.
look like
And-
shredded up
All right, yeah,
Pringles.
just go ahead. Just let me
Yeah.
pass
Put
it
them
this
in
way.
ice cream.
Is that what they did? They just shredded up some Pringles?
No, because they don't
Oh,
taste like
you
those.
dip
They're
French fries
Yeah,
in shakes. I wonder if you could
Yeah.
just like.
No.
Oh, getting it?
I hate that. Billy, you're making a
I
mess.
know it. I try and clean up. The other day I went and I got my
Yeah, we got
wrapper.
plates over there.
I will
Billy.
try this
But
Yeah.
more salt.
imitation.
I need more salt. If that's more salt, that'd be perfect. Because they got
Texture's
just
pretty
right
good.
amount. Yeah, the texture
I
is
do
like
need more salt.
the texture's there though.
Oh, I thought
That's
so.
right.
The taste is just a
rest.
little sawdusty. You could definitely use salt.
You know, they're not trying to, up your sodium levels too much.
That's true.
They
Everybody's
care
low
about
sodium nowadays.
Ah, yes. I buy my potato chips low sodium.
low sodium. No?
There's not such a thing, is there?
Yeah. There's not
Low
such a
sodium chips?
yeah, lightly salted.
Yeah. Glue these together on one potato chip.
There you go. You
All
can
right,
have
who's
your
next?
fake French fries.
I guess
Daddy.
it's me. I have some very delicious, chewy bull stories. I hope I'm covering it.
I was gonna say moo moo tails.
What are now I'm confused.
Oh man.
Moo.
I've never heard.
You've never?
You've never
Really?
seen these? No,
guess-
great.
Those are
When I
fantastic.
was a kid, I loved them.
That's like classic.
It's Southern
Now I have to
staple, I
pass them around.
think.
That's a classic snack, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're a little dangerous because they're like semi-sweet, so you can just kind of.
Oh
keep
yeah,
eating them.
you need a lot to get a.
They're, well, I can't really say that either. Because that defeats the purpose.
A lot of people for Halloween. You'll
I
find.
feel
these-
like this is a Halloween
and-
candy.
Yeah.
It is very much.
Can
so.
we say the names of products, or
You
how
can say
does
it's-
that-
what
what's
it
the
is.
rule on
Just
that?
it just can't be the brand.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I can't say it either.
We don't know, so we just
You
keep
can-
it
So we don't.
safe.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't know how that works. To be honest with you, we just know that we get strikes.
Yeah.
And it's
We
much
just
has a
careful.
funner this way.
Yeah.
Twitch has a fun strike.
Well, because I was
system.
gonna compare them to another candy, but I can't say the name of that candy.
You can say it if you use it in a sentence, and
Oh, we beat this to death one day.
yeah, you can say it if you use it in a sentence.
Okay.
You just can't say. You can't just look at the camera and say brand.
Okay, my turn. Strawberry bites that punch you in the mouth. And are sour.
And have already been opened before snack time.
They got sampled.
I may or
She was
may
being
not-
so discreet. She was hiding the tear with the same hand she was hiding the label. They were never gonna know. You sold her out.
Damn it. I opened them. Because they are delicious.
They were good?
They were, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
They taste a little, I want a different flavor. But they're so good. They're so very good.
Okay. Oh, they're all one flavor.
Yeah, they're all strawberry.
What's your favorite flavor? I'll try
I-
hard next time.
Don't know.
she likes
I
them all.
always
She just
get-
wanted
yeah.
a variety.
Yeah, I always
I
get
know
the
it
variety
is.
one.
I didn't see the
And I'm
variety pack. And they closed the. I can't say it.
They are still delicious.
Say it if you use it in a sentence.
That's really tough when you put something on the spot. It's using a sentence. It's like the.
I mean, you were about to use it in a sentence. You said they closed and that would have been a sentence.
You know,
Okay, that's simple. They
we're
closed
all
the Dollar
sentences.
General.
Oh,
Down the
there's a
street.
store up there? Yeah, they did. They did.
Because they're closing
that was very
bunches of them.
disappointing. That was very
But
disappointing.
yeah, I was going to go and get a bunch of different candies, and it was like okay. Plus, I was also looking for something to retaliate during stream.
I don't like that. That
I'm
makes
com-
me uncomfortable.
I'm having to get the Mart of the Walls or somewhere like that. Yep. You're on
It's only
target.
allowed in Cyberframe.
Yeah, so everybody's gonna have a Nerf gun at this table.
I'm starting to wonder.
This is you're gonna pull it out and
It's gonna
everybody's
be like
gonna
that, that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean. And they're all like,
Well, Billy, as always, thank you so much for sharing your snacks
Thank you,
with us.
thank
Thank
you.
you all for joining us for snack time.
Would you like the moo moo tail?
I'm okay right now. I will probably have one during the break, though.
Yeah, all right.
So, let's see. D-Mag the Axe says the
There's
Dollar
the-
Colonel? Yeah, the Dollar Colonel.
yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
That would be the one.
Major Dollar.
That's a good
Major
one.
Dollar.
Major dollar.
Let's
Major
see.
dollar.
Made you look at
And
your
Triple Dub says, oh yes, Billy is entering his revenge arc.
I feel like that's all his characters.
Entering.
Now
Entering.
Hollow is
Sorry,
throwing it back. Hollow says, need to get some circus peanuts in the root beer barrels. That.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I feel like he
circus,
suggested this before.
I got the root beer
Yeah.
barrels once.
circus peanuts are like the unholy union of marshmallows and ceramic.
Saran.
Have you ever
like-
bitten into a circus peanut? maybe the ones we got were stale, but I just remember having.
they were not.
Okay, I mean, we
You
had
had it right.
we had stoneware plates, you know, just like, and I would go blink, and it sounded like glass hitting glass, and I was like, I don't know if I want to eat this.
Are these marbles?
And I was very what is that actual? There's another peanut type candy, but it's like peanut butter on the inside, so it's like, and it's got a candy shell, and that's what I'd always thought.
It's the one you bring, right?
No, you're thinking of
What about that one?
the little ones that are.
Are they called like Nutty Buddies?
No, that's the bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the bar.
But there is one where it's like, and it's so it's got like a little bit of a crunch, and then there's like peanut butter in the and
Is
they're
it
super
white
delicious.
and black? On the
Maybe I'm reaching like to when I was
Yeah,
like 4 years old.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what-
it's only they're in the pinstriped wrappers.
Could be.
Yeah, I think I know what
Yeah,
you're
I
talking
think
about. Yeah,
that's
you
what
have
I'm
brought those
saying. Yeah,
before.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
the
Yeah.
pinstripe wrappers. They're like it's like a
crunchy
peanut crunch bar or
And
something.
it's
I
like
don't know what
candy
they're
on the
called.
side, but it's like
Yeah.
peanut buttery. And
Really good, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, not circus peanuts. Circus peanuts are disgusting.
Right up there
Like
with Peeps.
Let's see.
It's like a bubblegum flavored marshmallow was baked in a kiln.
I like marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallows are good. Yeah.
Let's see. So
I
we're
will
talking
have
about
like 1 or 2 peeps out of just, I eat them.
Okay.
But that's about all I can have.
Yeah.
And I haven't had one in a long time
Yeah.
because he refuses to buy the fake marshmallows.
It's
Yeah, what is it?
What are fake marshmallows?
Yeah.
Peeps.
Peeps.
Oh.
They like have
Peeps are.
fake marshmallows with food coloring and confetti, plastic confetti.
Yeah.
I believe
how
we
you stay
had.
young.
I think we've already had the Peeps debate here on this stream
We have.
before. I am like, I don't know why, but every time around Easter, it comes back. Every year around Easter, the Peeps debate comes
Honestly,
back.
Never
all of
get rid
Easter
of the
candy
peep.
is kind of weird. Like, those are not flavored you have any other time of the year. Like, they're all
True.
vaguely off. Like, they're all kind of nostalgic and kind of like,
You know it's Easter.
yeah, but it's like I don't know if I'm actually enjoying this. Like,
I just ate
like
it.
Cadbury eggs, Robin's eggs, Peeps.
Hey, listen! Don't you knock my robin's eggs now. Those things are good.
They are good. Are the Robin's eggs the ones that are like candied almonds?
No,
No,
robin's
they're,
eggs are like the chocolate, like the malted
Oh,
chocolate.
yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
okay.
They're like
And
little.
then Cadbury eggs
Yeah.
are cream filled. Okay.
Yep.
I've not had.
So,
I should buy Easter candy this year.
let's see. I would like to say, John, this is
After-
definitely-
wait till the-
wait till the day after.
Thanks so much, John, for checking in on our cats. Our cats are fine.
Yeah,
They just
thank
had a routine checkup. We have 2 cats with hyperthyroidism, so they have to get blood done about once every other month. So we were just, it's all good. We don't have to take them back for 3 more months, so
Yay.
everything's good right now. So thank you for checking in, though. Triple Up says to start stocking up on energy drinks for the coming streams. Yep, there is a tree of dollars that I found that sells energy drinks at 65 cents a can. You best believe that I've been stocking up.
Do they come in like flats? Can you get a whole?
I mean, I don't know if you can. Like, they have the flats are open, so I did take the whole flat up there.
Oh, okay.
And took all
In a
of them
sheet.
out of the flat and put them in a bag. I don't know why they did that, but it was cheaper.
Maybe they can't price the whole thing.
It's like how about you just scan it and then count? Just count a
Yeah.
card here.
It was still individually scanned, but you know what? They were 65 cents a piece. I didn't argue at all.
You know what?
So,
Makes sense.
let's see.
Back for chemical damage.
Good lord. Yep. D-Mac the Axe says Robin eggs are the bomb. Avisgoth says the malted chocolate on top for the Cadbury. Wait, Cadbury eggs with malted chocolate on top.
Those would make good ice cream toppers.
Oh, they
Oh, yeah.
would.
They're crunchy.
Stick them in a food processor.
Just
Yeah.
delicious.
Hollow.
What's
The
all
black
that?
jelly beans. Nobody. Nobody.
Oh, yes, they're good.
Nobody likes
Yes,
black
no,
jelly
yes,
beans.
yes.
No.
Yes, the licorice beans are
Oh
good.
my gosh! If you didn't have black jelly beans, how could you make a Jaeger shot fist full of jelly beans?
What?
You know when you
Never
when you
mind.
make recipes out of the jelly beans by finding the different ones, you assemble them into like cocktails, but then you can make like actual cocktails with some of them.
I've never done that
never
with
done
jelly
this in
beans.
my
I just
life.
eat them.
Okay.
Of course, to be fair, I don't get the ones with the root beer ones in them. That's or the not
Oh.
root beer, with the licorice ones in them. I just. Nope.
I'm
Hard pass.
very particular about jelly beans. I only eat one brand.
I'm traumatized by your last jelly bean.
What?
Earwax.
Huh?
I like the bellies of the jellies, and I
Yeah, you got those
usually
wild flavors.
go for the ones that are curated, if I get them. The toasted marshmallow, the popcorn,
Oh yeah.
the cinnamon.
Yeah.
They also have snot and there's several other flavors.
Yeah.
With that, I think this is a great segue into tonight's session. But first, put up your channel points for a chance to win some more. In tonight's prediction, how many natural 20s we rolled in tonight's session?
Are we feeling lucky, folks?
I rolled a 4.
Iskara wanted me to tell you to roll with confidence, Billy.
Confidence.
Oh, that's a good point. Billy's here.
Let's see.
Yep.
Spin.
Those
20.
That changes the
confidence.
whole thing.
Corporal Birkin's right there with you. Corporal Birkin says, I will die on the hill that licorice jelly beans are the best. I guess Billy's right there
Dang, we're
next to you.
outvoted.
I'm telling you, I'm starting to feel like I'm the crazy one here.
No,
So-
maybe
We're a little crazy.
Yeah, we are a little crazy.
we're all crazy.
So, put up your channel points for a chance to win some more, everybody. And first of all, I'm sure most of you have noticed that we have a guest player in with us for a Foxtail tonight. Matt, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having
I'm
me.
looking forward to this very much.
You weren't
We-
always in?
So, with that, let us jump into tonight's session with a quick recap. But first, we change our lights. For you all find yourselves midday, middle of a sunny day.
The withering? Okay.
Middle of a sunny
Already?
day. Outside of city of New Barton. Let's see.
There's something in my throat.
Last we left off, you all found yourselves in the tunnels beneath Turtleton. After you had saved the town from the withering, you decided to go diving into their mines to see if they had left behind anything worth keeping before the town returned. Because sure, let's rob a town that just lost everything. That seems.
They don't know what's down there.
How much more
I
would they
bet
want?
they haven't been down here.
So
They're turtles.
you found yourself trapped inside of an old temple that
can't
was
fit in
buried
those
beneath the
tunnels.
city. You discovered a passage out, but there were strange creatures blocking your way. These strange worm-like creatures with tentacles on their heads, massive beaks that chittered, and there were
Lots of them.
dozens of them in this tunnel. You managed to escape. With some very clever maneuvers, you were able to sneak your way past this entire horde of alpha gricks
Yeah.
Thank you, Pass Without
and
Trace.
make your way up into the back up to Turtleton, where you regrouped with the rest of your party and made your way back towards New Barton. On the way, Sylvie and Tim decided they wanted to find religion. So every night, as soon as the moon was up, they would build an altar out of sticks and stones and dirt and grass
Flowers.
and shrubs and flowers and whatever they could find,
Flowers.
and pray to the Moon Maiden.
Moon Maiden.
Until finally, she answered. Because
Frickin' Tim.
otherwise, that would have gone on for a very, very long time.
She had to say something.
Rude.
These people are trying hard down here.
Sam, try your patience.
So you had this vision where where you found yourself in this temple, Tim. This old ruin, these old ruins, high pillars, strange iconography, some of which you recognized, symbolism or icons and sigils that you'd seen inside that smithy that you had just left a couple of days prior. The stamps that were being used on the metal and the armor, you recognized several of these sigils from those stamps. You saw there was a statue in the middle of this garden within this temple. It was a woman, an ancient woman, knelt in prayer, and there were tears flowing from her eyes, despite being made of stone. As you reached your paw underneath, this tear dropped and turned into an astral shard, and you awakened from your slumber with the shard still in hand. Viewing this as a sign from the Moon Maiden, you all decided that you wanted to. I did forget one thing. You heard a voice as the statue looked to you and said, "Find me." So you decided to make your way back to New Barton and try to find out more information about this mysterious Lady of the Moon. And that's where we're going to pick up tonight's session. As you all find yourselves stepping through the main gates of New Barton, there are a variety. There's a lot of people out and about. As you make your way through, you do still have Barkley with you, the member of the Full Moon Guild. As he's walking behind you, and as he steps past the gates, you see several of the guards kind of looking. Barkley's back. The Full Moon Guild is back. Wait, but that's not. See.
We have returned! The Stray Arrows rescued the Full Moon Guild! And saved Turtleton!
Make a performance check? Yes. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Have you learned your lesson? Yes.
Oh.
Performance? Am I blessed?
You are blessed. Everyone has been blessed.
Okay, I'm using this just.
Next to Slewfoot and John the Jersey Devil and his Scar, you've all been blessed.
Thank y'all.
Box.
Sick, yeah.
That's okay. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. With a dirty 20, as you say this, several individuals kind of say, "Wait, the Stray Arrows saved them? I guess so." And Lyra kind of, yes, we did. Thank you, Sylvie.
You're welcome.
Indeed we did. Go ahead, tell the rest of the guard the Stray Arrows were not the culprits. And we saved the town of Turtleton and the Full Moon Guild.
That's exactly what I said, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
she
yep,
said
yep.
it louder. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta project
okay.
next time.
I'll try.
As the two of you say this and kind of gesture around, everyone ignores you entirely and look to Barkley. And Barkley says, "Oh, it's true. These are all very formidable adventurers, very fantastic seekers, and indeed, they saved us.
I did
Saved
that
all of
for
us.
us.
Tell them about your chest.
Oh yeah, some crazy things happening. He just pulls open his tunic completely, like he just has all his runes are still carved into his chest, which has been shaven smooth. And one of the guys says, "Barkley, put your shirt on." So
We did not do that.
So as you make your way in, there's a lot of chatter seeing this happen. Everyone in the town seems to be very, very inspired. There's a lot of happy faces you see as members of Turtleton, that like the refugees that are kind of sitting up nearby. You see as they look to each other, we can go home. We can go home.
Yes, you can go home.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
They run over, like grasp your hand. This little possum kind of walks
hello.
over. Just thank you so much, Miss.
Yes,
thank you.
You're welcome.
So-
This is nice. Okay, I'll see you later.
As you make your way back towards the citadel, you march through the streets. Everyone is talking about you. They're all enthralled with your return. As you make your way towards the palace gates, you see as you're stopped by a couple of guards, and Lyra, you see as she just give me a moment. I'll smooth things over.
Work your magic.
She walks over to the guards. She speaks to them for a few moments, and then is escorted inside the palace gates.
Are we supposed to do anything or just stand out here awkwardly?
She said, let her handle it. If she's taking too long, we bust in.
What is this?
Okay.
Standard protocol.
I didn't
Leader of any
So-
secret group, once they return from a mission, she's got the script, the writ, and all that information. She's got the contract. She'll be fine. She's got to go in, confirm things. They're just not going to let everybody in and see the king. But she comes down. As you see, as she gestures
That was
across.
fast.
After a few minutes, she does return. She's kind of skipping along across the bridge.
Is it
I
good
didn't
news?
know she could do that.
Well, great news. The king has decided to reward all of us greatly, not only for saving Turtleton, but he's added an added bonus for saving all of the Full Moon Guild members that were there. Of course, he wants to thank you all in person and gift you with your reward.
Wow.
Okay. What did you ask for?
Oh, I haven't asked yet. I'm giving you that. Tomorrow.
Renovations?
It's going to be tomorrow.
Oh.
It's very busy today, but I did talk a few things over, and she pulls out a piece of parchment. Your pass to enter into the archives.
Oh.
Signed by King Ruffian himself.
Is it legit? I cannot get this frog out of my throat. Yes, give me please, thank
All
you.
that withering in your throat.
Open it up. It does have the seal of the king on it. It is indeed a pass for any member of the Stray Arrow Guild that has guild regalia may enter into the archives.
I gotta find Binky.
Yeah. Wiley, you're in
I
trouble.
gotta find Binky.
Where is Binky? Is he in Lyra's cut?
Y'all were hugging him or something.
Yeah, he got down though. He got mad.
Oh, okay. Short tempered.
I'm still mad.
Oh, there he is.
Bunch of
Oh,
assholes.
come here. I didn't see you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small little. Hops in her hand. Thank you.
Lift him up.
Yeah, I'm just, I get it. I'm short, and you can see over me. Yeah, you're tall. Great.
Yeah.
I can make you small if I want to.
You can?
I can. You want to be small?
I would be your size?
Yeah, roughly.
I want to try.
You wanna try?
Yeah, why
All right,
not?
just relax then.
Okay. I've never done this before. Is it gonna hurt, Binky?
He hits you with the he like
God.
taps you with his wand. You feel really funny, and then he's like, "Oh shit! As he goes falling to the ground, and you just
Woo!
and you are tiny as he casts reduce on you.
I didn't think my voice could get
Yeah, I told you, it's just a part of being small. You can't really go deep. It just sounds more like this. It just doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Dude, hey, can somebody pick us up? She's gonna be like this for a while.
Yeah.
You-
I open up the chest.
No!
I'm kidding.
What was that?
You don't want to know.
You don't want to go in there,
It's
big.
a cool house.
Please don't. I take back everything I ever did.
But you can fix my regalia.
This is pretty cool, though. The
Sigil,
world
right?
is
Yeah,
different.
you said you wanted it on there, right?
Yeah,
Hang on,
You
I
can
got
hold
one in you
Sylvie.
somewhere.
Hey, you want to play any games while we're small.
Hold
Let
on,
me
look,
get
they're
you
playing
fine
games.
first, then we
No,
can
I'm
play
gonna
games, I
separate
guess.
her.
I don't know why we gotta play games. Why does it matter when you're small to play games when you're normal size, too? I mean,
Well, because it works a little bit better now that I'm
Here.
closer
While
to
they're
your
talking,
size.
I give her the.
Get little Sylvie.
You can hold Sylvia. She's distracting. She's distracting Binky.
Don't drop me, Tim.
Keep both of
That's your
them.
daughter. Hold her or something.
We're going.
Yeah, just like that. All right. Hey.
Sylvie, don't fall. Okay.
Okay.
Or poop or anything. Okay.
Why would I do that? That's
I don't know. I'm
weird,
just holding
Tim.
you. I don't. It's not normal.
This is pretty warm, though.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you just
That's
fall
why it
right
feels
to
so good.
sleep.
kinda like-
Yeah.
Puts the thing on you while I'm just gonna.
I told you it feels good.
Yeah.
There, you're all regaliaed up. Welcome back to Stray Arrows, friend.
Thank you. I never
Don't
left.
lose that one.
Hey, it was a necessary sacrifice.
Pretty sure he ripped it off.
Yeah, I believe that too. Shh.
Hey, I can't see. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put you down, Binky, because you're a grown mouse. You don't need me holding you.
No, I do. It's this is a big city,
I
and the
put him
archives
down. I
are
don't
way
even
over
listen
there.
to-
And these are,
Yeah, just slowly said.
I hate it here.
Tim, pick him up. Pick him up.
God, did you see what he did? He made her. He could be small. Like I can't carry all three of y'all. Don't make him mad. Would make you small.
No.
What are we doing? I'm
No, you're doing a great job.
where are we going? I don't want to.
Into the archives.
I'm gonna
Like
climb
this?
on your shoulder. Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this right.
There you go. Don't get a
Wait,
crick.
Mickey, be still. Okay.
He's gonna like, he's like,
Yeah, I'm trying to be still. You move around too much, Tim. Why are you so anxious?
Hey, well, if you can, you can make me small. Can you make yourself bigger?
Yeah, I mean, of course I can. I just, I'm trying to own it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, sorry about this.
and she immediately. I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, Tim.
Oh, sorry.
Strength saving throw.
This is normal shenanigans.
I warned you.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, 25.
25. Oh yeah.
Dang.
Nice.
You kind of like topple a couple seconds, but you do manage to hold her up on your shoulders.
Ooh.
Nice save. Good save. That's a good save. So, you guys gotta go to the archives, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
He says that
Okay, I'll
Lyra,
climb
Lyra
down.
just kind of like takes him and just scoops him back behind her.
Do you want to go to the archives?
Do you want to take him to the archives?
He is probably.
I was.
You gotta be quiet in the archives.
You kind of like.
I'd like to go to the archives.
You
yeah,
gotta
I
be-
wanna see
you
the
better be
books and
quiet.
stuff. What?
Do you have to be quiet?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've never been.
It's kind of like a
where I wanna
library,
go.
I would
Yeah, when
think.
we went before
Yeah.
that, we were.
Yeah, we were
Want us to
quiet as
be.
a mouse. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay, if he's being real. Binky, hold on. If he's being really loud, we'll just put him in the chest.
You put him in the chest?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, is he gonna die?
I don't know. You're the one shaking chests.
Well, just because I didn't know I was gonna do that.
Okay,
I just
then.
thought it would be funny to like slosh you around a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit, but
It was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Almost go up there and nothing
I
and
just
be there
didn't know
forever.
you were gonna go
Yeah,
to a
no.
void and potentially die.
Yeah. No, he'll be safe. He'll be safe in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take full responsibility for Binky.
Yeah. You were gonna do that either way.
Yep.
It's not my idea
that
to bring
tracks.
it. Yep.
Larry goes, all right. I mean, if you want to take him, by all means, take him. I'm gonna stick around here.
He can help
'cause-
us look more eyes.
So
And also, I'm not very smart.
I'm gonna go check on Humboldt back in the guild, make sure everything's fine there. I think that someone hired a painter and a carpenter before we left.
That was us, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm gonna check and make sure that everything's still looking ship shape, and
Did we hear a
come back
peacock?
and make sure nothing changes here with the king. But as it stands, tomorrow morning, an hour past dawn, we're supposed to be meeting with the king to get your reward. Sorry. But for now, enjoy yourselves. Go relish in your victory, and thanks again for everything. And seriously, you guys, you came through for us when no one else believed in
What
us.
we do.
You did.
You are welcome, best friend.
Best friends.
She's
That's
been really touchy
yes.
lately.
I'll see you
Sure.
later.
She kind of like Just like the flagpole. Just best friend.
Yes.
Binky kind of looks up.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah,
I
friends.
don't like this at
Best
all.
friend. Yes, you too.
You're right.
Yeah.
I better be watching you.
Yeah. Okay, do we want to go to the library? The archives?
Yeah, Sylvia.
That note did it say whether I can look through the telescope?
What time? You go look. I don't know.
I wonder what time it closes. I'm gonna be able to, at night look.
The observatory?
Wait, why?
Oh, this is the archive, but that's the same people that have the observatory, right?
I think so.
You're
Yeah.
not going
Yeah.
for the moon maiden, are you?
Yeah, that's cool.
You said you were going to indulge him.
Oh yeah.
Can I even read it?
Can you even read it? So, yeah, I mean, you can read it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you can read it. It's written in.
Oh, I didn't know what it was written
Yeah,
in.
it's written in
Okay.
common. As you take a look at it, it does. I mean, it only gives you permission into the archives. It gives you no permission up into the Astronomers Guild.
It does.
Well, if we tell him what we did, maybe
yeah,
they'll...
we can leverage it.
Yeah,
They can't. That's the king's signature right there.
it's true.
They're gonna argue with that?
Is there extra space in here? I could maybe.
No.
No, don't
Tim,
muck it up, Tim.
Your handwriting is
I
worse
don't
than
have
mine.
bullshit.
You could probably do it.
Yeah. I could do it. I'm very dexterous.
You're devious. I mean, dexterous. I'm sorry.
Both. Okay, what time is it? Morning?
It's a little afternoon, probably like 2-ish in the afternoon, roughly.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah. You got more of that salmon?
No. I can get some more, though.
Get some before we leave. How about that?
Oh, excuse you.
I'm-
You can get some more.
That's what I meant. We'll get some before we leave.
We'll get some. Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of pushy. I'm not gonna lie to him. That
It was, yeah.
thought
You must
you
I didn't
You're a
enunciate
little
well.
aggressive. Just
Yeah.
pump the brakes. I know you're a little angry, but you know.
What did he just tell me?
He said, "Pump the brakes." You're a little angry right now.
No, I'm excited because I'm going to go to the archives. I'm going to go and look at the telescope.
Yeah,
I got to wait till later.
That's,
in the-
that's the whole reason we came.
Maybe
We
I
do
can
like
just-
some lunch. We can go to the tavern. Rub it in the Full Moon Guild's face like, ha, bitches. We rescued your guildmates. Something you couldn't do.
I at least want to look inside the archives.
Before we get our asses beat.
Yeah, or lose the permission slip.
Oh, okay, that's a good.
You know,
You
Yeah,
make a
that's-
good point. You make a
Anything
good point. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
We don't get derailed.
So, as you begin
Just a
to
little
take your leave,
Tim, you
make
drop
you
something.
you see as Barkley at this point makes his way to like talk to Lyra. The two of them kind of take a sidebar, and as you begin to make your take your leave, Barkley's, we'll catch up later.
Yes.
All of us, yeah.
Okay.
See you soon.
Yes, dinner? Would you like to have dinner?
I would have loved dinner.
Okay.
I haven't had a proper dinner in days.
Okay, 7 o'clock?
Sure.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
Where's the best place for dinner here?
Best place? The Cellar Boar.
Okay, we'll go there. 7 o'clock.
Do
See
we
you
know
there.
what that is?
See you there.
Yeah, that's the up.
We'll find it. We'll
Oh,
find
that-
it.
yeah.
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 He just asked us out on a date.
You just asked him out on a date.
No.
Did she just say us?
Yeah. No.
It seems like just one person and one person.
Yeah. She volunteered us to Fifth Wheel.
It'll be fun. And Tim wants some salmon.
That's true.
Yep. Dinner it is. Okay. All right.
So you make your way, you grab some snacks from the nearby market. It's not hard to find a vendor that's selling some dried meats and fruits.
I will look for some bugs for Tim.
Salted crickets nearby.
Still
Easy
don't
to find.
understand why you eat these.
So good.
It's yuck.
So, as you make your way over towards the Astronomers Guild, as you walk inside, you see as the door opens up. No, I'm so sorry. You startled me.
You startled me.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Can I do something for you all?
Yes, we would like to peruse your collection.
Your restricted section.
We've been over the. Oh.
Yeah, we got something.
If I don't have
I'm
it,
just
I'm just
assuming you-
holding my hands like that.
Yeah, we're
on my
both holding it
paws.
together.
Can you read right there? It says what we get to do.
Oh.
We did something pretty cool. Now we have permission to look. Thank
Kind
you.
of saved Turtleton.
Well, that's cool. Well, thanks. I think, and
You're welcome.
let me I'm just gonna go get. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Let me get Beatrice. She kind of turns and walks aside, like disappears down a. You see, as she opens up a doorway that there's a stairway behind. She kind of disappears for a moment.
You think Beatrice is the manager?
So
Probably.
Are we gonna get kicked out?
So tempted to just go in.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta be on manners.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah. The king is watching us now.
yeah.
she comes by a few moments later, and she has this boar with her. She's a female boar. She's dressed in these long clerk's robes. She steps forward. She's got like a little chip on her right tusk, and she kind of like walks over and, oh, welcome in. I've been told that you're coming down to the archives with me.
Yes.
All right. There's a couple of rules. I know that the king has given you permission, but few things very important. Nothing leaves the archives, and I must be chaperoning you at any point. Is this all right?
Yes.
We can't
More than
leave.
But what? No.
You said nothing leaves.
You-
Jim,
nothing.
that's too literal.
He's
No
a-
thing. No
he's-
thing.
No books.
Oh, okay.
No
I thought
books.
you meant like we're stuck here forever. Yeah.
He's
No.
making a joke.
No, I was
You're-
thinking that when she
right?
said nothing. Right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's making a joke.
Ha.
Just a little funny.
It wasn't that valid. I thought it was stupid. I don't know what that was. It was.
I don't
That
know.
was. It was a joke.
It was
Terrible joke.
New
Yeah.
age humor. You've been locked in that basement so long.
Just follow me, please. Right this way. I don't want. Come on.
Thank
everyone.
you.
She
Okay.
like leads
Any
you
other
to-
rules? Just the one? Do you
Um,
have to be quiet? Are you allowed?
Well, I
are there
mean,
any books
there
off
are-
limits?
On what?
No, because the king said we can see the stuff.
Yeah, off limits.
Well,
Like restricted
no, there's
books.
nothing off limits in the archives. If you have permission from the king, then you have permission to see everything. Is there something as she begins to like lead you down the stairs? Is there something in particular you're looking for?
Yes. Well, I am.
What is it exactly? Perhaps I can help you find it.
We are looking for books on the Moon Maiden, Astrals, and Zepidos.
In reverse order. Zepidos, Moon Maiden.
Zepidos. What's Zepidos?
It is a place.
Do you have anything that you could show me, perhaps? Because the name doesn't sound familiar to me.
Bring out the map.
Which map?
The one with the
The gravy
stick
on it?
figures.
Is that the one with the gravy on it?
No, not the gravy map.
Uh,
The one that we got.
Oh,
the-
yeah,
the-
scroll.
yeah,
Scroll, I
yeah,
mean,
the
yeah,
scroll.
scroll.
Yeah, from
The scroll that's got the
from
eighth
the
pointed
pawn shop dude.
sun on it.
Yes.
To
You
Didn't
pull
we-
it out.
yeah, didn't we get something from the shady pawn shop, the one that we stole?
Yep.
They were running a scam. It's fine. They deserve it. Yeah.
So as you show it, it's got the sigil of that 8-pointed sun on it. She kind of takes a look at it. And she's,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
I've never seen anything like that before. Please follow me.
Insight check. $19.
15.
15. She's definitely seen something like that. She doesn't want you knowing.
Excuse me. Why are you lying?
Just right this way. Follow me.
Okay.
Beatrice. Was it?
She kind of like leads you down to the bottom of the stairs. You see is that the very bottom of the stairs, beneath the observatory, there is this large circular room filled with bookshelves. All these shelves, many of them have books. Some of them have like small boxes, trunks, chests, all manner of artifacts and other things that have been found in seekers' journeys. Listen, I'm not a perfect clerk.
What?
And none of us are perfect.
Are you? Is this an inquisition? Are you here to fire me? Are you trying to?
No, we are knowledge seekers, much like yourself. And we just want information. We may be on the verge of a big discovery.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to find it. It's a place. Called.
Like, you look like you know something.
Has somebody already been here looking for this?
Come this way. She
Okay.
kind of like leads you down this little corridor.
Wiley, what's an inquisition?
Huh?
An inquisition. What is
Oh,
that?
somebody after for a specific reason.
Oh.
She thinks she's in danger, potentially.
Oh. Ooh, that'd make a spicy romance novel.
Enemies to lovers.
Yeah. Oh, how did you know that?
My mom.
Yeah.
As she pulls you down, you watch as she reaches up, like kind of steps on this little stool and grabs this chest off of one of these, or a trunk off of one of the shelves and kind of like sets it on a table nearby. Spins it towards you. As she does, this chest has numerous sigils on the front of it. You see as it is an ancient chest belonging to those from long past. It has the very sigils that you saw on the stamps in that forge. The moon with the 8-pointed star and the lantern. You see an 8-pointed sun. You see what appears to be like a rising sun on a horizon. So you got So, this would be what you're looking for? She opens it up and it's empty. You see,
What?
And you're sure you're not here to fire me? No. I'm working for the king. You're not going to report to the king?
This stuff went missing, didn't it?
No.
On your watch.
Someone stole
Something
it.
like that.
It's empty.
Who
What
is that?
happened?
When did it happen?
I have a gambling problem.
Beatrice!
Listen, I have gotten much better, but the fighting pits down in the rough and tumble, just watching them all, especially when Ridley Razorback used to fight in it, watching him.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, I just...
You thought I was weird.
This is what your books do to people.
Sorry, I used to bet on the fights, and I got into a bit of trouble, and there's this rather eccentric collector in town who was interested in some things. I was down on my luck. He and I got to talking, and he said he could help me out if I could get him some things in regards to these sigils.
Who is this? He's in town?
Yes, he had some artifacts with this iconography on it, and anyways, he said if there was an iconography, he would pay my debt off for me, so that I wouldn't lose another piece of my tusk.
Ooh. Okay, well,
I told you I have a problem.
Yeah, I see that. You should probably see somebody
Why don't you just go
about that.
talk to him? Why are you just watching him from the crowd? Go up to him.
Don't currently license my services.
Go to Ridley Razorback and just talk to me.
Talk to him. Yeah, unless you want to gamble.
Well, first of all, he hasn't returned from his last venture yet, so there's that. He's a very famous seeker.
Dead.
He's what?
He's good in bed.
That was so good. That was so good. That's Razorback, not his real name. Alright.
Soft back.
How do you...
It's a rumor mill.
Heard it through the grapevine.
I don't think it's making it better. That means he gets around.
Well, that's exciting. Confirms a lot of suspicions. But I can listen. If you promise me, swear to me, you won't tell anyone. I will tell you who it is and where to find him.
Who is it?
He's a very eccentric boar named Vort. Now, most of us Razorbacks know people know each other in New Barton. A lot of us know one another. Vort came here a long time ago, and well, he's a bit of a recluse, a bit of an odd one, but he has a lot of money and a very big mansion. If you just go down past the smithy, on your way out, there's a small road to the right that will take you down to the coast. His mansion is along that road. Trust me, you will see it.
Oh, so he's like that kind of money. Oh.
That's decent.
So, if you,
okay.
but you have to promise this is here. Everything in this box is still here.
Okay.
Everything in this box is still here.
Who would we not tell? Anyone?
Who's looking for you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought you were.
Oh, okay.
No.
Has anybody come looking for it before us?
No. Not in my time being here. I've only been a clerk here for a little over 2 years, so not in my time being a clerk.
So, on to the next topic, right?
If there's anything else I can help you with, I can find it. I have plenty of information.
Yes, the
on
Moon
past-
Maiden,
Moon Maiden,
please.
Yep.
Before
And thank you.
that, is there any symbols on the chest that we don't recognize or we haven't seen before?
There are a couple actually.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Jot those down.
Yeah, jot those down.
The one there is one that has it's like these two. It's almost like two crescent moons that kind of curl around, almost like and then there's a singular dark sphere in between them. There is one that shows what appears to be. Hang on, let me find. I actually have that here. There is one of a anvil that is cracked, and a hammer rests upon it that is on fire, as well. Those two you don't recognize.
That one looks intense.
Yeah.
But the other ones you saw them in the on those stamps that were back in that board. The ones that you have with you, actually.
Yeah.
Do you see any spots where like the stamps might go on the box? Just out of curiosity.
In terms of
Like if there's any slots or anything, like the chest might open up something secret.
make an investigation check.
Key. Can I cast guidance on myself?
You may indeed.
This is
Troubled up, so ayo.
Went to 0 to 100 real quick.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Very dirty.
So as you look about the box, you don't find any hidden slots or anything that that might be some sort of hidden compartment. Nothing seems to stand out to you.
Okay.
So as you open it up and kind of look inside,
Hello. Nothing.
she takes it and like kind of places it back up on the shelf. I think the Moon Maiden. I knew that Vort was mentioning that when he was referring to this sigil. He called her by another name, though I don't recollect what it was. As she gestures to the sigil with the moon and the 8-pointed star with the lantern beneath it. He said something about this being the sigil of the Moon Maiden. I don't know. He rambled on for a bit, and I just kind of tuned it out. I was just happy to be out of debt and get to save my tusk. There was, however, some information. I remember opening it and taking a look at it as I was putting things together for him. There was a map inside there, I do believe. There was an old seeker expedition from a very long time ago, over 100 years in fact, that found a map, or that had a map to a temple where they said they saw the sigil on this particular box. It was old ancient ruins. They didn't go inside, from what I understood. The astral was found not far from it, far to the west. But the map is in his hands now, I'm afraid.
Where's Bag?
I don't know. Do we leave him? I don't know.
Is he back of the mine?
I don't
As
remember.
you turn around, Bag is you see as he's standing and looking at. He's got a book that he's pulled off the shelf and he's kind of thumbing through it, and you notice floating next to him is his little skull buddy.
How did he get over there? I caught him. What the hell?
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
As Alistair is just kind of floating, and the two of them are speaking as he's
Well, that's uncomfortable.
kind of
Yeah, we weren't
Talking-
Rolled a
keeping,
nat 20 and everything.
we weren't keeping eyes on him.
No, we weren't. Bag,
Yeah, yes.
can I please borrow your helm?
Sure.
The one that comprehends the languages. Yep. You okay?
Yeah, I'm
Buddy?
fine. I'm completely okay. Everything's good. Yeah.
Are you
fine.
sure?
Yep. Good. As you see Alistair kind of we were just looking at some information from my times. a book stood out to me. I had him thumbing through it for me.
Can you see?
Make a perception check as he goes to close it.
14.
14. As he goes to shut it, there's a couple of things you do catch. It appears to be a ledger, a journal of some sort, ancient tongue. You catch dates, dates that you can't comprehend because it's not Orin time. But it appears to be discussing the withering, and something to do with the. You catch the chains of kismet. You catch the order of, and then the door shuts or the book shuts, and he sets it back on the shelf.
Okay.
Alistair kind of. Yes, I'm just reminiscing, I suppose. I apologize.
Are you the sentimental type?
It would appear lately I am.
It's not a bad thing.
It's an odd change of events for someone like me.
Are you okay?
I think so. So you kind of you see as he floats back and sifts back down into your satchel.
Wait, before you go. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Make a persuasion check.
Is this like a demi-lich type looking?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Demi-lich?
yeah, it's like a humanoid skull, the skull of an ancient.
8.
8. He stares at you. The little flames in his eyes flicker for a moment and then kind of go dim. And I think I'm going to rest for a bit.
Okay.
Ponder.
Good night.
Back I don't know how he got out. He just was there
Whoa.
next to me.
Right.
All of a sudden. You have my satchel.
I do have your satchel.
That
I
has
took
my
it.
rations, which are now rotten. By the way, I can smell them from here. Thanks.
I could not smell them. Would you like some food? Here you go.
Did you not? Are you all just not paying? You've got Binky now, and you just don't pay attention to me? Is he like he just takes a bite out of his the salmon that he picked up at the market when you were all there?
I don't think we need to be eating in the library.
What does it matter? I eat it with my books all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Just prop one up and get some snacks.
Okay.
So,
Get some character.
I think you should know, like, I know this Vort fella that she's talking about.
You do?
Well, I know of him. Yeah, it's, Collector, I think. Yeah, he came down and talked to Lyra at one point, like a year ago when we first started up. Asked if she had found anything interesting related to, like, the ancients and stuff like that. I don't know. We were just getting started. We didn't have anything. I don't know. He gave me the creeps. Also, for some reason, when you walked in the room, my mug fell off the table with me inside it. It was weird. I don't know what that was all about.
Like mage handy? Like he did it on purpose?
I don't know. Like something pushed me off. I didn't like it.
Ooh. Does he have a problem with mice?
No, he didn't do it. He was talking to Lyra. It's just weird. I
Are
didn't
you
like
sure?
It. Maybe he did.
He might
You should
have.
ask him.
Yeah, okay. Wait, no.
Wait, am I-
Is that an icebreaker question?
Yeah, like 10 years ago, you pushed a mug off a table.
It was. I'd said it was a year ago. It was
A year ago.
Where'd we get? Where'd you get 10 from?
Time is an illusion, Binky. It is. It's a concept that
We don't have a really bright curfew.
we Orin folk made up just to have a frame of relevance in this
I don't-
crazy universe.
It's deep.
I didn't.
Is it?
No.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. I mean, I can take you to his place. I know where he's at. So-
Okay, but
no.
we gotta find books on the Moon Main first.
Like I said, I don't have anything else. This was everything was in this box.
Oh.
At least
Why was
revolving
it
around
stored
this.
with the same? All these books in here is all put together in this one
Most
space.
everything here is things that they're things that the seekers had brought back from journeys, maps from various ventures.
Oh, where's the map?
Tim, I
What?
said 3 things. I can't remember the third thing. Zepidos and
Astrals.
Moon Main. Yeah, astrals. Yep.
What would
that's
you like
it.
to know about
Maps
astrals? We
of the
have a lot
astrals,
of
have a-
information
yeah.
about astrals.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have when the first astral was sighted?
I do.
And where?
Actually, I have.
And
the-
where,
Yes, we
yeah.
do. Well, at least the first recorded one. Just give me a moment. Just
Okay.
Shuffles around. You see, she disappears and around a corner, and you hear. She comes back and she's got a little scroll case. And this is the first recollection, or excuse me, the first illustration of the first astral that was ever seen by an Oran folk. As she kind of spreads it out and puts it lays it next to you, you see is there is this depiction of this massive astral as it comes crashing through. From what we understand at the time, Oran folk lived like wilderlings. We were running around on all fours, trying to survive in the wilderness, and the withering was just everywhere. And this crashed down, and it gave us hope. She kind of like scrolls through and she like pulls the scroll out. You can see where it shows as many Oran folk gather around this astral. They begin to build little homes. You see beavers like chopping down wood. You see as the first civilization in Oran was created.
This is pretty cool. I've never seen this.
Yeah.
They don't teach this in Riverwood.
Not many people have.
No.
So there was an astronomers guild at the time, but this is what sparked it all. When suddenly there were more. It was started with one, and then there was another, and before we knew it, there were many that just came crashing down. No one even knows if this is true or if this is a story, a fairy tale. It was written hundreds of years ago.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's pretty
Does it
cool.
say where they were when they fell?
It was, if I believe, she kind of like takes a look at it, somewhere to the west. Which is interesting because that's where the Moon Maiden temple that you're looking for actually would have been
Zepidos.
close to that map.
Zepidos.
How was? I don't know if it's the Zepidos you seek, but it does have something to do with her, I think.
Well, there's something. Do you have any romance novels in here?
This is a scientific archive document.
It's for science.
I
would
do
be
not.
like
I'm sorry, I
biology,
don't
wouldn't
have romance novels here.
Anatomy.
I have mostly just historical documents.
Okay, never mind.
There are historical documents of marriages, if that helps.
No.
Particularly with the royal family. No, nothing interesting. Okay,
What about is there anything about the bloodline of this Vort?
As I said, I don't know much about Fort.
Okay.
Not from here originally.
Do you know
Been here a
where
while.
he's from originally?
I do not.
Oh.
Man without a. Not
Does-
a man, an animal.
He have any is the word proclivities where like things where you could sway him? Like does he like wine or he apparently likes stuff.
I just know he's a collector of
Collector.
old artifacts, and I do know that
Did he
I've
like
seen
the
him too.
fights?
So occasionally when I walk home, I can see him. He tends to. There's a bluff that stares out over the ocean, and sometimes at sunset he just stands there and stares out at the sea.
Okay.
Does he like the fights too, like you did? You go to see your...
I don't know why.
Should we get him some seashells?
I mean, why we gotta get him anything in the first place?
I don't know. I was just
Y'all
trying
are
to be
trying
nice.
to give this random Oran gifts. What makes him so special?
He might have information. And also, we need to sway him to give us the stuff that was in that chest. And
He
we are not the
seems
most
like a businessman.
verbally persuasive.
We can just strike a deal.
You just give him money.
Yeah,
Okay.
or stuff.
Yeah.
We got a lot of
Rubies.
stuff.
We do have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe he'll like one of my books.
Yeah.
Beatrice, was there any other of these paper relics that you store here also disappeared, or just the ones in that chest? I think that's an yes. That's a yes.
Well-
Yep. Okay. I'm not saying a word. I'm just curious. So, to keep my curiosity to myself,
Uh-huh.
I think you're going to have to show me the telescope tonight.
Are you asking her on a date?
He
Are you
is-
asking me on a
That's
date?
what it sounded like.
I mean,
Yep, you're going to have to show me that telescope tonight.
This is the other way around, Tim.
You lost it. It's over.
here's
I
really
broke him.
distasteful joke I want to make right now.
So we got a deal, Beatrice. I mean a date. I mean a deal. Whatever you call it.
Fine. If you don't tell anyone, I'll.
Nope. Lips.
Fine. Come back here after dark, and I'll take you up to the telescope.
All right.
Gosh. Good job.
What a day.
You still got it.
Got what?
He
You know
doesn't.
what? Never mind.
Nope, he doesn't still have it.
Never mind.
Right. So.
If you see anything with the Moon Maiden, I'm not going with you, so let me know.
I would definitely let you know.
I'm not gonna look at the telescope because you didn't invite me to your date.
I don't
Whatever.
think it's a date.
Yeah.
Is it a date?
I think so. I think it's a
Make a
date.
persuasion check.
What does Beatrice look like?
Would you like it to be a
Looks like a boar.
Oh, a boar.
Plus 0, but a 16.
A 16?
Yeah. He seems interested.
That's flattering. I haven't been asked out in a long
Bride
time.
of
I
your
was,
horizons.
I was saving myself for Ridley Razorback.
Yeah, I don't think you should do that. There's plenty of Warren in the land.
Never been on a date with a skunk before. This should be.
He's strong. Whoa. Hey, whoa there, Tiger.
Okay.
You guys are so freaking weird. Can we get out of this place?
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything you want to look for, Binky?
You know what? No, I'm just. This is fine. Like, this is plenty.
Are you sure?
I'm
They
pretty-
might have some.
Sylvie,
things-
this has been more than enough. I got my fill out of this.
Okay. Well, let's go. It's probably being close to dinner time anyway. Gotta meet Barkley.
One last minor thing. I just want to know, just quick spark notes. I don't want you to go into detailed history. How did Ruffian get into power? Just quickly.
Ruffian was he's Ruffian the Third, so he's
Yeah.
son of the last king, son of the king
Nepo
before
baby.
that. It's really I would say probably nepotism, but I don't know. That's just how royalty works. Actually, now that I mention it, how did that begin? No, I don't
Yeah.
know. All I know is he's a great king, though. He's a fabulous,
People like him?
wonderful individual. Oh, everyone loves him.
Okay.
And he seems to love everyone too. Tail's always wagging, even in his old age.
How old is he?
Ruffian, I believe
He's roughly what age?
he's been king for a little over a decade now, I believe. So I took power when he was 16,
pup?
probably 16, 17. So old for a Labrador.
Oh yeah, that's right. We die young.
Live fast and die
Yeah.
young.
Okay. Well, I'm depressed now.
All right, thank you, Beatrice. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor.
But like I said, the writ that you have there it's good it's good anytime. So anytime you want to come back, just come see me.
Oh yeah.
Okie dokie.
If you can manage to get Fort to turn those things over, I'd really like that.
I'm pretty sure it's not
I'd
gonna.
sleep
He
a
seems
lot.
like a man of.
It was just I was just putting that out there and tell
Just-
Fort I said hello.
Timothy, need this for tonight's date.
No, just come me out.
Does
Okay.
Vort still have your tusk?
Fort didn't take my tusk.
Someone else did. Vort paid her debt.
Oh.
To the individual who
took your tusk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm glad you understood that.
Yeah.
You got people who can put maybe a metal one on if you want. Just a thought. Just a thought. I'm leaving.
It'd make you really
I'll see you
intimidating
Friday.
looking.
So,
Think she's trying
See you
to
later.
attract a partner, not drive him away.
as you all make your way up the stairs,
You're one of those hogs.
Road hog. Bad to the bone. Yeah, that's an angle.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Why are you trying to set me up with people wildly?
You gotta move on.
Yeah. Have you ever been married, Tim?
No, been a god. Have you seen many married gods? We just gotta give your life to the city.
Yeah, a lot of guards. They
Oh,
like-
a guard.
I am a god.
That was some deep lore there.
omnipotent. I take no wives.
Skunk god.
I don't need married.
May the stench rain down upon you.
Oh, that's kind of sad and lonely. Do you
Speaking
want
of lonely,
a partner? What?
you've been getting a little touchy lately.
What are you talking about?
Little-
Yeah, he's not lying. You've been
Yeah,
like,
a little
touch,
grab.
I mean, you know the way you've been hugging
touch-
Lyra and
touch
stuff.
the
Like
pride?
it's,
What?
yeah, you know what? Don't you want me?
Yeah.
I see you, Sylvia. I'm watching you. Boop. Don't do that.
Okay.
It is just an involuntary response. I can't help it. Anyways, I'm gonna lead you
Pull
to
your
the
straight
sports place. So
whiskers.
just follow me while you hash out Sylvie's life issues.
What? I don't have any life
Crazy,
issues.
she's-
I am the therapist.
Maybe that's maybe that's why you're trying to work on everybody else's problems. To
Or
run
everyone
away
else's
from your
life issue.
own problems.
Listen,
Ah,
I am very helpful.
you are. You are. It's a fact.
You see, as Binky leads you down the little cobblestone road
Oh,
off
this
to the
little
right.
mouse.
you begin to- yep, there's a little mouse. You have to walk real slow. As he leads you down, the sun, it's probably about 4:30 in the afternoon. The sun's slowly starting to get closer to the horizon. You can see the waves crashing against the shore down below the cliffs as you find yourself on this little cliffside road. Ahead, you see there's a lot of townhomes, like small, modest-sized homes. In the middle of them, there is this vast manor that is about 140 feet from one corner to the other. It has a very eccentric looking set of columns on the front that holds up like the outer goodness, what's the word I'm looking for? The outer archway that's just above the door. There's like a very fancy stained glass window up at the top, letting in the light.
How does it stack up to the Black Mask Manor?
Like
Puts
in
it to
terms,
shame.
it puts it to shame.
Okay.
Now it looks very old. It looks like it's been here for a very long time. But
haunted.
there's some interesting looking iconography on it. The stone has got almost like a greenish tint to it. Like there's a little bit of kind of moss and things kind of growing here and there along the edges. It's still fairly well maintained, but it's just very big.
It's, okay.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
You see what I see?
What do you spot here, little odd?
Playground for property damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big one.
You were trying to get on this Vaught's side.
Yeah, I know, I'm just
If
joking.
we burn his
I am.
insight check.
Make an insight
Well, you
check.
have to leave with all those relics to go and make sure they were safe, and that way we wouldn't have to search for them. He'd just be running out with them.
18.
14.
You believe her.
Okay.
You don't know why. It's against your better judgment, but you do.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't burn anyhow. It's old. And,
Yeah.
moss
Moss
filled.
on the rock, yeah.
It burns.
As you approach, there is a.
What?
on the-
You said we were going up there.
I'm going up there.
Oh, okay. You go up there.
Yeah,
It
he can
looks
go
haunted
first.
to me.
He's the businessman. We'll stay in the back. Let him handle this
There is
interaction.
a-
He needs to work on his, sales pitch.
On
He's got a
the
business.
door, there is a large knocker on the front that has this bore extended out. It's got like this large like septum ring that kind of curls around that it makes the knocker below it.
I like that. Septum rings and large knockers.
I knew that was coming.
Dude.
I can't win tonight. There's a moment passes.
It's most definitely haunted, Tim. Hello, great spirits! Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'll shut it.
I think somebody's
Hear
coming.
a voice from the other side, if you will.
Hello.
Hey. Mr. Vaught?
Vort.
Vort? Mr. Vort,
Hello,
Are
Mr. Vort. Do you live there?
are you home?
Who was that?
It's adventurers from the Stray Arrows Guild, and we have a wide selection picked up from our last excursion that you may be interested in.
Door's good.
I'm gonna slowly walk behind Wiley and cast guidance.
You see the door.
Good job.
It swings open on its own. Inside, you find yourself in this dimly lit manor, filled with curiosities. You see shelves loaded with artifacts. You see various paintings. You see various books and tomes, chests, strange weapons, jewelry, all seemingly from the time of the ancients. As you step inside, there is a fireplace kind of lit on the you walk through the vestibule. On the other side, it opens up into this larger room. You can see where there's this glow emanating, and a very nice plush chair rests. If you will describe your character for us.
You probably. Nah, he would stand up as you come in. Medium height, boar. Little bit portly even for a boar. Dressed in a well cut, not overly opulent suit, but definitely well dressed. With a gold pince nez spectacle set.
Smells like bacon in here.
Hello, who opened the door?
Can't say that.
Yeah, Tim.
It's insensitive.
You become one of the
As
ghosts.
the door shuts behind you,
Hello.
you hear this, but you see nothing.
Tim, what was that? Hello? Hello?
Yes, I'm
Are you real?
here. Are you real?
Yes.
What is the standard of reality we are using?
Timothy, I'm not that
I
smart.
know, I got this.
I tried to tell you guys this dude's like, he's different. Kind of like you. I think you guys are going to get along just great, to be honest with you.
Believe that anything I can touch is real.
That's what I was saying.
Interesting.
But they believe in the Moon Maiden.
Oh, you've touched the Moon Maiden.
Yes.
Amazing. I have read of her, but I have never touched her. How did she feel?
Like a human?
Human.
A little cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm lying. Timothy touched her, not me.
Oh. Which one of you is Timothy?
Oh, introduction.
You feel as something brushes up against your leg. There's this.
What? What's that?
There's nothing.
Is this place haunted?
Nothing. There's no.
Why are you dude so paranoid?
I'm not paranoid. There's
Is
something
it
under
just
my
a little
legs.
spooky? You haven't seen all the weird stuff happening with no one doing nothing?
No.
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 Oh no. Timothy, I wonder if the Moon Maiden's playing games on us.
Better not. I mean, so what do you know about the Moon Maiden? Maybe it's a different Moon Maiden
I
you're
thought
talking
we were
about.
doing introductions. I mean, I've already met him. Hey, Florence, meet Binky, Stray Arrow.
yes.
We met like a year ago or something like that.
Yes, I seem to recall a mouse.
Yeah, it was,
You had
you did.
Not an inadequate spellcaster, as I recall.
Yeah, yes, you remember me quite well, actually. That's nice. Hey, listen,
Is that
actually,
all
I'll
it
let
takes,
this-
Pinky? Is a little flattery?
Shut up, Sylvie. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, introductions.
Go
We
ahead,
haven't
Wiley, you
introduced
go.
ourselves to such a distinguished gentle boy. I'm Wiley Prowler, Esquire. I own my own company back in the Black Manor trading company. You've probably heard of us.
North
across-
Mutant?
I heard of them?
North,
Big history check.
Sure, I can do that. I don't know my skills. Hang on.
Or South Mutant? Which one did we go to?
the mutant.
It's a mutant. Mutant.
All right, y'all just
14.
went to my doorstep.
14.
Yeah.
As you think back, you've seen the Black Mask Company. They come into town in and out. They come in and out of port fairly frequently. You do remember actually having a conversation with a rather refined, very regal-seeming raccoon at one point.
Okay.
She was Captain Clarissa was her name. That from what you remember, you tried to see what type of wares she had, to see if she had anything interesting. But she was mostly just trading in things such as
Mundanities.
yes, indeed. Okay, but yeah, they're a trading company from North Mutant.
Good to know. Oh, yes, I have encountered people of your company.
Thank you. It's under new management. I'm the young professional running the
see,
place.
I see.
Yeah.
What happened to the old professionals?
That was my dad. He got into. He's indisposed at the moment. Yes. So I had to take over. For my family.
Doubtless.
Yes. Here's my. Here's my team members.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Timothy Pugh.
Oh, it's excellent to meet you, Timothy.
And what a lovely place you have with all these wares. I mean, this is
thank
quite a
you.
collection.
Is this a lifelong collection?
No,
Did you start
yes.
when you were just a little baby piglet?
Yes, actually, I did. It's been the work of many years.
You see, standing behind them too. There's this badger that's kind of
Tim?
bag.
Oh,
Bag.
Oh yeah.
He's an
I think.
actor.
Yes, on
Yeah,
live
and
stage.
right now I'm playing the role of a wallflower. So
I see.
You're doing it well.
Do flowers grow on walls?
I can make them grow on walls.
I might have missed it. Did you already introduce yourself in
Nope.
game? Okay.
My name is Sylvie Winlight.
Yeah. Enchanté.
Yeah. What just happened? Biggie!
I don't know. I think that's how they. I think that's how.
That's how
Fort Street
distinguished
people, I guess.
gentle boys.
What does that word mean?
What?
The
Distinguished.
to be. What
It
did he
means
say?
not where you're from.
It means above your pay grade, Toby.
Nothing is above my pay grade.
Yeah, you can buy knowledge, I guess.
Yep. And smut.
And
It is an honor to meet you, Sylvie. And I
Thank you.
am Vortigern Hogg, but you may call me Vort.
is Hog your last name?
Yes, it is my family name.
Oh. Vortigern Hog. Very distinguished.
I'm just spelling it like this. Because that is very Sylvie.
Like Watergate.
And welcome. Welcome to Swinbrook Manor.
This place has a name?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like it would have a name?
It's a nice name. I've never thought about naming my home. It's just my home.
Oh. Where's that?
Riverwood Bend.
Riverwood Bend.
Yes, it is a lovely little town, but there's not much there to do or to see.
I see. And that's what brings you here, to do and see things.
Kinda, sorta. We are seekers. We are
I see.
on a quest for knowledge and to help save other cities that need astrals.
We fight the wizard.
I see.
Yeah, we're here to save the world.
And that brings you to my doorstep.
Yes,
It does
because
indeed. You have a collection.
Could have some
I've
some
been
good stuff.
informed.
Cool stuff. Things that would be beneficial. Things that may have knowledge that we don't know of.
Specific things?
What do you know about Zepidos?
make a history check, Morton.
Natural 20.
Hey!
I forgot to vote. No.
Zepidos, very familiar. Zepidos is a city of the ancients, a very large city. Zepidos was a primary city to nearest Delphamir, the temple to Eridaeus, the ancient god of the sun. You recall that there is a 8-pointed sun that is their sigil. Zepidos was said to have been one of the grandest cities that the ancients ever did create, and yet no seeker has ever found it. At least not to your knowledge.
I will. So Zepidos, ancient city near Delphamir. Delphamir is the temple, ancient temple of
Eridaeus.
Eridaeus. Okay, I'll just convey that.
Yeah, relay.
That checks out.
That's everything we know so far.
Yeah, but we heard you came across an item of interest
You are going to have to be more specific.
from a boar in the archives named Beatrice to pay off a debt.
See.
Yes, yes. You still have that item, I presume.
Potentially.
What would it take to
Maybe see it.
grace our eyes on such an object?
Depends. What are your intentions with it?
We are looking for
Academic.
Yep.
We are academics, and we are seeking the
Knowledge.
truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
That's
We're seeking
true.
Truth
That's true.
behind this mystery that's eluded everyone else for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You may be the key to all of this.
Well, I do like the sound of that.
Oh yes.
Very well. I can be persuaded to show you the objects of your desire.
We would be so grateful.
Tim, you hear a strange noise nearby. As you look over near one of the coffee tables, you see there is a mug, and there is this single eye that just opens up and looks at you, just in midair,
The eye floated up above the coffee cup
And
and
then-
looked at me.
and then shuts and is invisible again. And then he watches the mug. It clatters to the ground, making a. See, I freaking told you! I told you, man!
What was that?
I think,
You didn't knock something down, did you?
no, well, it
He
wasn't
does
even
have
nearby.
white hips.
Think
I might
Beatrice
have,
is
I
gonna
don't
like
know.
that.
This way.
As you begin to lead them down into your, into your archives, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna take a quick break. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Matt, welcome to the group.
I know you warned me, but literally nothing could have prepared me.
I tried. I really did.
That was kind of special.
There's quite a bit of chat going on. First of all, Scar, thank you so much for the bits, and Hollow, thank you so much for resubscribing. Thank you guys so much for supporting our little stream, for helping us to keep it alive. It means ever so much to us. So thank you guys so much for helping us to grow. Guys, stick around. We're gonna be back in about 10 minutes, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
And he's safe.
And he's safe. Nicely done.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Let's see. Scar Scares You says, keep those nat 20s coming. And Slewfoot says, just one more.
Just
Slewfoot
one
just
more?
wants one. My dad didn't have any faith in you guys, so I don't know, guys. That's pitiful.
Let's
You
get
know
into
what?
a fight.
It's okay. It's okay. I do that way sometimes. Let's see.
Punch him in the face! Punch him in the face!
Scar
Steal
says at
stuff.
least 2 more, but preferably 6 more.
Oh.
So,
Ooh, manifesting
I thought,
high.
I thought your dad was Skinner Music Man. Is that a different person?
he changed it. Because there's a funny story about that involves him locking himself out of his account and having to make a new one.
Oh, been there.
So
Dang, no, but I can't get in it.
that's what happens when you create your account on your work phone and you put all of your stuff, like all of your backups on, or all of your your password resets to that work
To that
phone,
one,
and then
yeah.
you retire, and you
That
don't,
email is not yours.
and that phone's no longer yours anymore.
Yep.
That happened to me with my school email.
Literally.
Oh yeah.
So now he is Slewfoot.
Lufa.
Yep. That was his childhood nickname, which was passed on to me. So because we got some big old feet.
Big old feet.
My
What's
brother.
a slew?
A slough
Tom-
is, if you ever
both
go
feet.
down to Lake Eufaula, a slough is a little outlet of water that kind of like when you're going down the lake, there's little channels of water that are off to the right that like lead down the creeks and
good
slowly
fishing
taper
spot.
down.
Yeah, okay.
That's what we call them sloughs.
Gotcha.
Slew.
Yep, it's a slough. So
Slewfoot.
I don't know why he got that nickname. I'm real with you, but that's a different story between him and my uncle and some friends. But
It's probably a legendary story.
maybe one of these days I'll be able to get him up here and he can tell it himself.
Oh.
Yeah, it's his character.
His character.
Slewfoot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
What do you see?
What you see? Back in
John Juzo was talking about Vort, said he's got all kinds of dingle hoppers and thingamabobs.
I've got 20.
And he does live next
Just
to the
20.
beach.
Just
So. Let's see. And Triple Dub says, I got a clip of that one. Which one?
Which one?
We
I don't even know anymore.
Is it the one where you went off camera?
Yeah. I think it was before that. Looking at the timestamp, I don't know. It could have been
Could've been
Telescope. I don't know. Smutty Time Sylvia's getting. This is what happens when Vanessa only gets like 4 hours of sleep.
Buckle up.
The whole table is under-rested and over-caffeinated.
That's exactly what's happening right
Yeah,
now.
the only way to play this game, apparently.
Corporal Bergen says, what?
What?
One more sleep and baseball is finally back. Now back to D&D. To the D&D. Wait, what?
Baseball season's tomorrow?
Oh.
Is that
One more sleep.
one more
cycle?
The one more sleep? I don't. Yeah.
Like
Corporal.
one more
What is
day.
one more sleep? I'm
Like sleep.
sleep? One more sleep is one more night.
Yeah.
okay. One more sleep.
And then
Until baseball
baseball's
season
back,
starts.
yeah.
That's how I'm interpreting it. I don't.
That
No,
actually
that's
that
a
makes
fact.
so much sense. Actually, I just
I did see an ad for baseball recently, so.
Corporal said Corporal said opening day is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Thank you. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I did not get that.
Just one more sleep.
One more
And now
sleep.
back to the D&D. And then
One
Triple
more
Dub says
long
y'all never
rest.
heard of
Yeah,
one more
one long
sleep.
rest.
I've never heard that for like one more night, but
Yeah.
not one more
Just
sleep.
one more night.
After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas.
What?
For what passes.
Is that a thing?
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It sounds nostalgic.
Is it like one of them nursery rhymes or something, you know?
No, it's Kermit the Frog and Muppet Christmas Carol.
Dang, that's probably.
Yeah.
That's probably.
You're so good at it. You're so good at it. I can't do it.
For another day.
So like Kermit having a
We
stroke.
gotta bring back
Caravaggio.
Caravaggio.
And what
And
was
with
yours?
that, we shall jump back
Yeah.
in to tonight's session. As Vort leads you through his collection of curiosities.
Damn, watch for ghost.
I've seen one already.
You saw a ghost already?
There was
Is it where? Show me.
and I'm pointing to wherever the eye was, and it's like, it was right there. It was just a singular eye. It looked at me.
With the cup that fell?
It was, I mean,
I think that's called gravity, Tim.
Don't fall behind. It's possible to get lost in these hallways.
we haven't gone anywhere.
Will we get in trouble if we get lost?
I'm starting to think that if you get lost, we don't get out, Sylvia. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
is he
I-
gonna skin us for us? Are we gonna become pelts?
I don't know.
Oh, God, I'm
now I'm
scared.
starting to think
I'm
about it.
looking around
Now
the
I'm
wall,
worried
looking
about
to see
it.
what's hanging on the walls.
Well, your pelt's so tiny.
What?
Look at imagine what he can do with all this.
I can make you tiny again if you want me to.
How long will it last?
A minute.
That is not long enough. That is not long enough, PD. Hold on. Let me see if I can smell anything.
Make a perception check. What are you looking around the walls?
Perception.
So, Tim, as you look about on the walls, kind of like looking up and down, make a perception check for me as well.
25.
Whoa.
5. As you take a whiff on the air, it does smell a little bit. It's almost got this kind of old, like smell of old books, like an old library. Like there's
Actually
dust
kinda nice
settling.
in here.
There is the smell of tea brewing. There is the smell of the fire that's burning in the fireplace nearby. There is something odd. Catch just a quick whiff of it. It smells almost like the sea, like salty, and then it goes away. Tim, what was your perception check?
24.
24.
Wow.
As you look up on the walls, a lot of, you see there's like various suits of armor, there's some shields, old ancient regalia that's been cleaned up and essentially refurbished to look like new. And as you're passing along, you could swear for a brief moment you see a purple cat. And as you pass by it and you go back to look, it's gone.
Well, I don't smell any ghost in, but I do smell the sea. Honestly, there's a kind of a weird smell. This place would be really nice. Yeah, honestly, I would live here forever if it didn't give me
It's got purple cats.
purple cats. Where? Show me.
It was on the wall over there, but now it's gone, so...
I apologize.
Yeah.
For
We're coming.
first they talk about invisible women, and now they talk about purple cats. And
What would be the point of an invisible woman?
I don't know. I like looking at visible women. If I'm going to be honest with you, Mort.
As you lead them down the hallway, the rest of them kind of catch up fairly quickly. You you take a few twists and turns until finally you enter into a room and you see there are a few things that catch your attention. As you see several bits of armor, you see there are several amulets. You see that sitting up on this dress mannequin to the back, there is this long cloak with kind of a humanoid head on the top that's wearing this little circlet that has the sigil of the Moon Maiden in the middle of it. The star with the 8-pointed star with the moon. You notice there is a similar box to the one that you saw in the archives earlier that Vort kind of reaches for up on the shelf. To the back, displayed in a frame on the wall, there is what appears to be this map of this very, very large city that has had a inscription written below it that says, "The Lost City of Zepidos."
Tim, why?
I'm looking at it.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Sometimes you get all distracted in
No,
your own
I'm
world thinking
focused.
about your autobiography.
Did all the things we see in here, were they all ancient size?
Yes, most of them. There's a few artifacts that look to be Oran folk from a long time ago. Old tools, bits of armor and weaponry, but most of it appears to be
90% of the stuff
ancient
is
paraphernalia.
ancient sized.
Yes.
You are a connoisseur of the ancients, aren't you?
Yes, I've made studies and forays.
What have you learned?
How much time do you plan to spend here?
How much time do we need?
More than you're going to stand here.
Okay, can you do like what's it called? A summary?
Synopsis.
Yeah, a synopsis.
Perhaps you can start. What's your question? What specific information
Well,
are you looking for?
I don't know. We don't know that much about humans.
Well, who did that cloak belong to over there on that thing? You know, like the.
Yeah, it's like the person shaped thing.
Make a history check.
Okay.
That'll be another natural 20.
I think you found Vort's dice.
Yeah.
I found my dice.
So,
Pass me one.
throughout your studies,
Whatever. The cow
you
thing.
know that the ancients, they all worshipped deities. They had gods. Well, religion is not an incredibly widespread practice amongst Oran folk. There's a few sects that still worship unknown entities, but most of them were founded in. You're not sure how they were founded. If it was based in just a cultish type of fashion, or if it was some of them were that consider themselves prophets that are leading new sects of Oran folk into the future. But the ancients had gods and goddesses that watched over them, that provided for them, that created them, and created everything that exists. This particular wardrobe would have been worn by a priest of the Moon Maiden, a priest of Alvania, whom was the guiding light, according to ancient texts that you keep within your library. So.
Can you say all that?
Yeah.
Oh, we know her name now, Alvania.
That sounds familiar.
It does. Maybe we've heard it before, and I just didn't realize it. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. So, do you do anything with these items, or do you just collect them, or do you play dress up? Some of them shrink to size when you hold on to them for a while.
Yes, I'm somewhat familiar with the properties of magical garments.
Yeah.
No, I do not play dress up.
You don't. But it's pretty fun.
Please keep your hands off the garments.
Okay, I won't touch them.
Insight.
As you reach towards one, you feel something swat your paw away.
Hello? Hello?
I
Something touched me.
There's a lot of things here that I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I know what you feel. All this stuff is kind of touching me.
Emotionally?
Yes.
Why?
just remember not to touch it back.
Oh, no. This stuff on the wall needs to be admired.
Yes.
Yes.
From a distance.
From a distance and studied very rigorously.
Yes.
What do you plan to do with your collection when you die? Are you going to donate it?
No.
Oh.
Make it a museum, maybe.
Are you worried it's just going to sit here and no one's going to take care of your things?
I suspect it'll be taken care of.
Oh, by who?
Oh, you have what do you call them? Born kids?
Children?
Children? I was thinking of some other
Cubs,
Fallen Kingdom, whatever, genus, something.
Puppies. What do you call those little things? They can let them run around.
No, I do not have any offspring.
That was the word I was looking for.
That's a good one.
Siblings.
We're stupid.
I'm just a god. Give me a break.
He hit his head one too many times
It was hard. It really hit the ground hard.
on a rock. And
I do not have any offspring. I forswear all sexual contact except for strictly ritual purposes.
that's
Excuse me?
that's very admirable.
What kind of rituals? Are they consensual?
I don't think other people are involved.
Oh no!
You okay, Hunter?
Okay. Well,
Very
I can enlighten you to some books if you would like to read them.
What manner of books? Ritual books? I probably already have.
Pinky pulls on your cloak.
Yeah, you're probably right, Binky.
I wouldn't recommend that one.
No, I'm quite interested in books though.
What kind of books do you like to read?
Mostly historical treatises.
Oh, like all the stuff we found in the archives.
Yes, very similar.
Have you been to the archives?
Yes, I have been. That's kind of how you found me, I think.
Yeah.
I was gonna
That's-
say that, but I think you can connect the dots.
I mean, archives other than the ones in this town.
Not much of a traveler. I don't leave my home much. I have solicitors and people who I
Something to aid you.
trade.
How do you collect all these things?
I look for people who are coming through, ships coming into port. I hear about. I have contacts, and they tell me when things come unbarked nearby or far off, and I arrange for their transport.
Oh, it's
Do you not like to
connected.
travel? Oh, sorry, Tim. You can go ahead.
Oh, I just said he's connected. I didn't know if he had an ailment. That's why I couldn't travel.
No, it's not an illness. I'm just. I grew up here. I grew up in this house. It's my home. I'm not really.
Do you have any family left?
No, I had my mother, but she passed on some years ago.
I am so sorry for your loss.
Did she
Thank you. She
perhaps
was.
have a cat?
Oh, what?
A cat.
A kitten.
A kitten, yeah. The furry
purple
four-legged
one?
with the... I didn't say that. I swear I saw a purple cat.
Yeah,
What am I saying?
I believe you.
It was
No,
a purple
no,
cat on the wall.
yeah.
Why is everybody looking at me like that?
No, you're just telling
I
the
see.
truth.
It is a strange old house full of strange old things. It is not impossible that you've seen something.
I think we're going backwards.
Don't worry. If he doesn't scare Beatrice off, that's gonna be really good for him.
Y'all are so concerned about my well-being.
Your mental health, Tim. It's your mental health. Anyways, the parchment from
Oh, yeah, the whole
Zapdos.
reason
Yeah,
we're
the
here.
whole reason we're here.
Yes. Now, I wish you to remember that I did pay for this. It is all above board. It is rightfully mine.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Okay.
We never doubted the validity. You're an esteemed gentle boy. Esteemed.
Thank you.
Yes.
And can we pay you for it? Or do you not want to let go of
I mean,
your
I'm not
collection?
charging you admission if that's what you're
Yes,
asking.
yes. We just want to view it right now, Sylvie.
Okay.
Just look at it.
Okay.
So, as you open up the box, inside there are a variety of journals from Seekers. There's a few artifacts as well. You also notice that there appears to be this small object that seems very similar to the 8-pointed sun, the iconography, but it's only half of it. It's kind of like a small device you see as it kind of, there's a button on it that kind of makes the 4 points kind of open up. There are 2 journals in here regarding Seeker expeditions. I want whoever's reading them to make investigation checks for me.
Me
She's got the helm on.
Yeah, I got the helm.
and you.
But yeah. Guidance on you.
All right.
I will aid you to give you advantage.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I'm kind of dumb.
It's picture books.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. 18 plus 4 is 22
Ooh.
plus 6.
28.
28.
28.
I'm an scholar.
What'd you got?
It's coming to me.
No, I gave him advantage.
Oh, you just give it him. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it was
with a
18.
28, as you take a look at these journals, a couple things you decipher. Apparently, there has been this temple that Vord has made some notations in here. There is apparently a temple founded north of Sandhaven. The temple that Vord believes to be called Delphamir, which is written down in his notes. There are a couple of entries that say that this temple you can only find it at the perfect time of day, when the winds blow across the tops of a sand dune, revealing the steeple of this old temple. There is a entryway and a stairwell that leads down the belfry, that leads into it. However, the seekers that wrote this particular journal did not enter inside, as the astral they were seeking was not within its vicinity. Now, you did note, as you remember reading about looking into the information about the seekers from Sandhaven who went and found an astral there, this seems to corroborate their tale. However, this is a more it's a more accurate direction. So it actually gives you coordinates on how to find it, landmarks, things to search for.
Oh. Does this journal or report predate the one in Sandhaven, or is
It does. It's older
Ooh.
by about 40 years. In
Oh
fact,
wow.
you also discovered that there is another journal on expedition to the west that discovered a temple. As you start sifting through it, Sylvie, something catches your attention as while he's thumbing through. You see, well, actually, you noticed it too as you saw this brief, as much as you deny it, brief glimpse of a vision. But there is a depiction of a statue of a woman, an ancient woman, in a prayer position. Oh no. That looks very, very similar.
It's the mermaiden.
Maybe.
Oh crap.
And it says
I
to the
lost it.
west?
It's to the west. This says that there is a this particular astral fell. Give me one moment. Let me pull it up real fast. Let me get my notes real quick.
While you're looking, is there a signature anywhere?
That's the. Was that the first astral that
That fell.
that
near
they were
that,
talking
yep.
about in the archive?
Yep. Pull it up real quick. Ah, wait. There it is. Clicked the wrong button. I had it right there, and then I clicked the wrong button. Past the town of Westbury, through the Black Moss Grove, there is a series of mountains, treacherous to traverse. According to these notes, there is an old ancient temple there, but there are also quite a few dangers, wilderlings that roam the mountains, as well as monsters that have yet to be had notations made of them. Creatures that they could be heard in the night, terrifying things. This particular expedition left as soon as they could. But they did find this temple.
And this moon maiden
Yeah.
was saying, "Help me," or "Save me."
I don't know. I didn't get the vision. You and Tim got it.
Oh,
You had
yeah.
to ask Tim.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
The moon maiden
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
"Help me,"
Yeah.
or "Save me," or
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah. Said, find me.
Find me,
Yeah.
Do you think
Why are you
this is
bringing
where
that
we
up?
should go?
cause look,
Yeah.
that's her. In the same position and everything.
It's on the same map as the whole map we've been looking at.
Yeah, this is a different. This is a
Oh,
different.
different
this is a
journal, different
This is a
journal,
different
okay,
journal.
okay.
There's two journals. There's one
Okay.
that seems to lead to Delphamere, which,
Okay.
according to Vort's notes, guides you is the entryway into Zepidos, whereas one and the other one
Is
leads
to the west,
to the
where the-
west for the Moon Maiden. It's two different paths.
Well, we could always do this one and learn what we can learn and about
I mean, she
that
said
one.
find. She said find her.
She
Yeah.
did say, but she didn't really give us, at least me, a timeline.
Well, you didn't believe.
S-
You weren't looking up at this moon.
You want to try with us tonight?
no, Tim's gonna do it on his date or something, right?
So, are you performing a ritual?
Kind of, sorta. It's not really. I wouldn't call it a ritual. That sounds pretty
it's,
cultish.
It's a ritual. They made an altar. in
It's
the
a
middle of the
shrine.
fort.
If there's an altar, I'm somewhat of an authority on these things. If there is an
You are?
altar, it is a ritual.
Oh.
And how do
I
you know
think
about
we've
all
joined
this
the
stuff?
cult.
Say what?
And how do you know about all this? I mean, you know,
He's just gonna look around at all the books.
I mean, do you perform rituals yourself?
Yes, sir. After a fashion, I dabble in various forms of mysticism.
Do you do magic?
I am not a parlor trick performer.
Oh,
Oh, you got the real stuff.
that's Bag. He's an actor.
Yeah.
He's the parlor trick performer.
Yeah, don't ask him about the marbles.
Remember, I'm not here. I'm just observing today.
Your
What kind of
commitment to your
magic?
role is admirable.
Thank you.
Do you have? I can grow trees.
I mean, really big ones too. I mean, like
Yeah.
really big ones.
All
Really
of my
quick.
magic's kind of natural magic. Hello?
What is that?
Who's there?
Mr. Hogg!
Oh,
I've
it's
got a
real
delivery
person.
for Mr. Hogg.
If you will excuse me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, take your time.
So forward. As you make your way back towards the front of the manor, the rest of you hear the door. As you see outside, yes.
Okay, do something as soon as he leaves.
What do you want to do?
I want to cast Detect Magic.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and I want to start touching everything.
I ain't touching nothing.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything.
Oh,
As
stuff
you-
of
I
interest.
already
Today I'm
seen-
gonna
already
cast
seen.
Detect Magic.
Stealthily.
As you cast Detect Magic, it pulses out. You find a couple things. That small half of that area of that symbol, that sun, is giving off abjuration magic.
Okay, don't touch that.
The circlet with the amulet of Albania is giving off. That would be enchantment magic. There are a couple of other bits and bobs that are giving off magic as well. A couple of bits of jewelry off to the right hand side, as well as an old dagger that's giving off some sort of enchantment magic that's hanging on a wall. Wiley, as you go to touch things,
I want to touch that. Try to flip around that parchment we were looking at.
the
Journal.
The big
The journal?
Oh, what? Oh no! He just opened a chest with a bunch of stuff in it. Didn't
yeah,
he?
there's a couple of journals there. You're going through it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
as you start rifling through it, so you do find the two journals. You find that small that small part of that key. You also find what appears to be a couple of small stones, little bits of astrals that have lost their luster. At the very bottom, there is a small scroll as you're digging through. As you pull it up and you open it up, it's terrifying what you see. There is the first astral. It's the same depiction that you saw back in the archives, but this was drawn by the same seeker expedition that wrote that journal that you just read. It shows that same astral. You could see the temple in the valley down below it, behind it, kind of with mountains curled up around it. You notice all the Oran folk around that astral are completely turned to stone. The village that you saw no longer exists. The town has collapsed into ruins, but all of the Oran folk that live there are frozen in time.
Guys.
Yeah.
You might
probably
need
shouldn't be
to-
going through all this
No,
stuff.
you need to look at this.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that plans for the future? Is it the past?
I'm getting really weird
Yeah,
feeling
what
about
if
this.
These astrals
Does it
aren't-
feel new? Sorry.
No.
Make an intelligence check. Sylvie's take a look at it.
Come on, it's over here so smart.
Sylvie, with the Detect Magic going, you're picking up various things. What was your check?
13.
13. Take a look at it. It looks to be older. It seems to be written by the same, or drawn by the same seekers that wrote the journal that you just read about this expedition past the Black Moss Grove. They found this place. This seems to go along with it. And then you sense a bit of enchantment magic move in the room.
I'm gonna follow it.
You follow it? Mm-hmm. You see as it kind of like makes its way out. As you just focus on it, it makes its way up the hallway back towards where Vort just went.
Where are you going, Sylvie?
Well, nowhere too far. Yeah, something hinky's going on here, Tim. There's some magic moving along the wall.
I
I'm
told you
following
it's a
it.
purple cat in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I think we double or triple booked this evening. I've got a very important place to be. Remember, guys.
Door. As you go to the door, you open it up, and outside there are 2 otters and a rather large goat that's kind of like rolling. They've got like this giant, what appears to be like this massive cabinet. It is covered in barnacles, seashells, coral. There is like a chain, like this rusted old chain that's somewhere buried amongst all of them. The wood is it's old, it's rotted, like bits of metal, rusted metal that are holding it together, small cracks and pieces. You know it's arcane in nature because the wood this has been in the bottom of the ocean for a very, very long time, as it is. It has ancient iconography over it. Based on your studies, you're able to make out and decipher some of it, but there is some ancient scribble on the top of it. You can't quite make it out because there's too many barnacles over it. But ever since you saw it at auction, it's just been. This is where should we put it?
Yes, you're at the right place. Come, follow. I'm assuming this is too large. What would it take to pick it up? Like how heavy is it?
Don't worry, he's got the big goat just kind of like, he's got it on like on a hand cart, and he kind of like rolls it in.
Carefully, please.
Of course, where should I put it? You want me to take you to...
Follow me.
Just wailing it in. The rest of you just hear this.
Guys,
I think it's going to be a lampshade, Tim.
I have an important thing to do tonight, you know. I've got to see through the telescope. Y'all might have to just let me go now because...
Binky.
Yeah, what?
Do you know if he's ever murdered anyone?
I have no idea, but I'm pretty positive he probably has.
Did I hear him say that? Don't worry, we got this.
Yeah, I mean, did you not see this? Riggins dead. We're already dead. We're inside his house. Do you know how to get out? I don't remember how to get out.
Back and get us out.
I remembered there were a bunch of glass windows when we looked outside.
Okay, we'll just jump through one if we have to.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we invite him to dinner?
Well, we should really. He's got lots of interesting artifacts. He seems like a very powerful man. We should, see if he would join forces with us, something like that.
You two want to invite him to dinner and then crash out of his window?
No, I'm leaving beforehand because I've got an important place to be.
I was thinking maybe if we invite him to dinner, he won't kill us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, y'all invited to
Yes,
dinner because
become
I've got to freshen up for my dinner.
The way you're talking, you're going to be the dinner. So
No.
you're going to invite him to
We're
dinner.
going to have dinner with Barkley.
It's going to be you.
No.
In that fancy place that Barkley was talking about, you mentioned the...
Yeah, the cellar bore.
Yeah, y'all are going to have to go there because I've got these other plans I didn't realize I was triple booking.
Where are you having them take this cabinet to?
Are we allowed to take these things?
I would say probably the same place where they're all standing.
You enter in, and there's something about cellar bore and dinner. As the three of you all of a sudden look towards the entryway in the hallway, and you see Vort leading in this large goat and a couple of otters. One otter's just got like a little clipboard, and he's kind of like making a couple of notations on a piece of parchment. There's this large cabinet covered in barnacles, coral, lots of rock residue that's kind of like coated up on it. It seems to be made of wood. There's ancient scribbles on the top of it. It seems to have been at the bottom of the ocean for a very, very long time.
I have something I am very excited to show you.
Sylvie, she's the tastiest.
Give me a moment. Yes, here in the corner.
Are you a vegetarian?
God, this body's in there.
You see as the goat kind of like slides the cart out from underneath it, he turns around as he begins to walk away, kind of
He saw it too.
shakes his head as he looks back at the cabinet for a brief moment and then kind of wants, all right, Mr. Hogg, you just need to, if I could get you your print, appreciate you. It's always a pleasure doing business with you. Hey, we've got some goodies coming in next week from what I understand. There was a fishing trolley, pulled some stuff up down along the south shore.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what all's on it yet, but I'll let you know if it seems interesting.
Absolutely. Let me know what day the auction's happening.
We'll do. We'll be in touch, Mr. Hogg.
Auction us up.
Hey, I didn't know you had friends, Mr. Hogg. Who's these
I
folks?
don't. These are guests.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Pleasant day then to you.
Okay, we're not friends yet, guys. We gotta do something.
Mr. Vaught,
Yes.
I got important plans tonight that I totally forgot about. So I'm just going to follow my way out with these folks.
That we told Beatrice about.
Absolutely.
She knows where
Just
we
make
are.
sure you don't touch anything on the way.
not touching
So
a
come
thing.
looking for
Not at all.
us if we don't show up.
But I have this important, you should never.
Tim, as you begin to take off trying to follow them, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
You thought you could escape.
I wasn't escaping. I was just trying to go. It was the first time in a long time. Dexterity saving throw. Come on, you've been good twice. I'm really believing in you.
Well, it was no.
It heard your trepidation, Tim.
You
It
might
hurt
have a
it.
high modifier.
Scar said to roll with confidence.
He never does, ever.
Okay.
Oh, that's not high.
The dice smell your fiat.
So that's a 10 plus. I'm using my D4. Do we get another blessing?
Oh, yeah.
I thought
That's
we
a
did.
13.
You did. You did. You got
Do we have another
blessing.
blessing?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. That's a 13 plus 4.
17.
17.
You have another blessing?
Plus your dexterity?
You-
Or
I think you've gotten 3
No.
thanks to Hollow Help and Ascara.
was
You've
with
been
the
gifted a
dexterity.
you've been gifted a 3rd. Oh, and Gabriel Smooth allowed me to turn the lights to.
Hey!
Welcome in, Gabriel Smooth.
It's been a while.
it's been a while.
And
Thank y'all for the blessings because that's
Yes,
a 17
thank you,
plus 2. That's a 19.
oh, you marked everything.
Yeah, I got it. I got it important.
He doesn't want to fail this.
business.
As you go to walk out, you trip over something. You manage to catch yourself as you stumble, but you hear this. You hear this kind of like.
I don't even look for it. I just keep following these dudes out the door. Pick myself up and
As you just take off after the otter and the goats, just kind of like following behind them, trying to make your way out of the manor. What are the rest of you doing?
Mr. Vort,
Yes, Xavier.
do you have plans this evening?
I was thinking I would take a stroll down to the cliffs as the sun was setting, and then probably come back and enjoy a pipe and brandy.
Oh, okay, I thought you said you were gonna jump.
Yes, that's.
I'm not ready to unpack that yet with you.
I might just push you off.
Oh,
the
that
edge.
actually sounds like a pretty nice evening.
Yes, it's a favorite of mine.
Can I ask you something that might be a little personal?
Yes.
There's some weird things going on in this house. Is that normal?
Well, it can't be weird if it's normal.
That's true, I guess.
So which
Weird.
is it?
Weird to me, normal for you.
So that can describe anything.
Well, I saw a purple cat, and
You saw a purple cat.
cat.
yes,
Oh.
and I saw a weird
She
eye,
saw a purple cat and a weird eye.
and
I think I saw it too.
there was one more thing, I think.
You know, Sylvie, sometimes I see things too.
Okay. Like, do you actually see them?
Oh, yeah.
What's in your pipe?
You know, I find it's never quite advisable to ask the merchant what's in the blend.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. My parents are merchants.
Are they?
They.
What do they
oh,
sell?
Oh God. I'm giving too much information. I don't know how to not do this.
I started
They-
making my way
just
towards
a bits and
the
bobs?
exit of
Toward
the,
you,
the
like, slowly
doorway.
slinking away.
just, while they're talking.
As you begin to slink away, Wiley, you hear something. What? Hey, what? Wiley, was that? Hey, you raccoon! Hey, come here!
Yeah.
As you turn back, you realize it's coming from that strange cabinet that was just delivered.
Oh, bodies. Oh, what's going on, man?
Can you let me out of here?
What happened? How'd you get in there?
Someone put me in here a long freaking time ago. Can you let me out?
A long time ago. Like how long?
It's so wet in here, man.
No. Okay, how do I open it?
Just take off some barnacles. I don't know. I can't get it open.
barnacles. I start looking for barnacles that seal an exit.
Make an investigation check.
Wiley, how does it know your
Oh,
name?
that's a good. That's a 16 plus 6, 22.
A what?
22.
22.
No. This one's so bad.
As you start taking a look at it, you realize that there is an old rusted chain. There's like some barnacles. It's kind of like curled up around the edges of it. It does seem to lock up the side. There's like a door. It looks like a cabinet of some sort, and it's chained shut.
Does it have a lock?
It looks pretty rusted. You might be able to break it off.
But it doesn't have a lock.
There is, yeah, but it's like rusted. The barnacles are like kind of curled up over it.
So it doesn't look pickable.
Yeah,
Looks like
a
you
little
can break
rusted.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Fort and Sylvie, the two of you are still having a conversation.
Do you have a lot of friends?
These.
No. No, I don't.
I don't either.
Oh.
Some people think I'm socially awkward.
Oh.
Just attacking it.
No, if you said it was brittle, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would just want to probably leverage and then leverage my staff and
Make a
just.
strength check with advantage.
No.
Don't worry, I'll get you out of here.
You got it. Be prepared for whatever you're letting out of there.
Oh, I can't wait for
Strength
this.
check.
Uh-huh.
That'd be athletics or.
Athletics, yeah.
Okay.
With advantage.
All right, that's 18. Use my bless. That's a 22.
22?
Yeah.
Vort, as you're having the conversation with Sylvie, you suddenly hear this cling, and you turn around and you see that Wiley has broken the chain off of that cabinet.
Is that weird or normal?
God's damn!
I'll get you out of here.
It just, the door opens up, the barnacle's gonna like clatter to the ground, fall apart off of it, and you see inside there is this mass of flesh. It is waterlogged, it is soaked, there is bits of like old leather that are just like dripping off of it, and you see as this head just goes, this ancient head pull around, and it kind of it's like this giant, waterlogged, bulbous corpse of a body steps out and goes, yeah, thanks for that, man. There's stuff in there. Holy shit, you're all animals.
You know Alistair?
Huh?
Alistair?
No.
Archibald?
Hey, you ever heard of a group called the Fated Four?
No.
I owe them a visit. Those motherfuckers tied me up and kicked me overboard.
You did not.
This body's getting a little... As he pulls a chunk of flesh and just drops it.
Oh, that is mine, the carpets.
Do you know this man?
No, I hadn't had a chance to open the cabinet.
I'm slowly walking away.
I think we're gonna get to know each other real well because your bodies look delectable. We're gonna take a quick break.
No.
You did not.
I'm sorry.
As you open up the Dybbuk box that the Fated Four chained up and kicked overboard from the long time ago. Yeah, you two remember.
Which campaign is the Fated for?
Lamar.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all remember now, don't you? Y'all remember y'all just chained that? You put him in the box, chained him up, and said bye-bye. Click. And guess what?
We need to get it back in the box. Get it back in the box. Get it back in the box.
Guys, we're gonna take a quick break while I set this combat map up, combat map up, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Stick around.
Stick around.
Oh my gosh. It's the portal.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So,
Hello.
let's see. Scar wants to remind you again. Roll with confidence during this fight.
It's hard because
She believes in you.
it's terrifying.
She believes in you, and Slewfoot says, "Don't listen to her."
I'm so confused.
Gabriel Slewfoot says, "I stand by my statement that arson is the solution. Burn the manor down."
No, it's got cool stuff in it.
Don't do that. It's my family home.
Let's see.
We are your new home.
Corporal Morgan says, after a time at the bottom of the ocean, that mimic has to be hungry. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought about it because I have this nice cabinet mimic up here that actually is a mimic that looks like a cabinet. I thought that would be fun. But then I remembered.
The tie-in is
Yeah,
much more
it's
satisfying.
I know.
I wasn't even
to
there.
sink and remember, I was like,
oh,
both of you realize in this moment that much like the dragon turtle, there are some things I will never let go.
Oh God, if you plant a tree in my archive.
If that friggin' purple cat becomes a
it's
dragon
not
turtle.
a non-zero.
And with that,
Y'all fought it though, right?
You want me to come on this adventure?
Yeah.
Software.
Did we
I am bailing.
kill
I
him?
need everyone
Not the person that. But
to roll initiative.
Oh,
Who's got the flags?
they are
Ooh,
right
this not
here.
bad.
That is on brand for me.
Well, it's too late. Okay.
Ooh, plus
That's
2.
really-
Alright. 18, 19.
Minute.
Nat 20?
Yes.
Look at you.
Hey!
Rolling with
If
confidence.
I had remembered to vote, I would be winning right now.
How many is that?
Section out so we can
3?
I need
He's rolled 2.
2, I think.
See one more there. I'm gonna slide this over just a smidge to get a little bit of a better view.
You gotta roll. That's how I remember. I roll a d6
4.
for the poll. I guess
Oh.
you could roll a d8 because then it's 6 or higher.
I don't know where the marker is.
All right.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Gosh, I got
25 to 20.
22.
22.
25.
But
Wow.
Tim, here's the great thing about it. You're not there.
Oh,
Oh no! We're down a person.
Because you followed the others
goat.
back to the front.
I didn't know Wally was gonna let the freaking thing out of the box.
Wiley, what'd you roll?
25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, so it's
Oh.
Wiley first, then Tim.
Would I even know what's going on?
So frustrating.
I did
I just hear
scream.
screaming.
The storm
20 to 15.
cabinet to be open, but like me and board to. No.
No. Oh, okay.
Like I need to.
So followed by
I
the
need to
David.
intervene. I need to stop.
I don't even remember anything about the fight this
I have to
did.
let it happen.
15 to 10.
14.
6.
Oh gosh.
So followed by Vort.
That is very on brand.
Followed by Sylvie. Followed by Binky and Bag,
Oh wow.
who
There's-
rolled a natural 1 and natural 2.
Oh.
Where was the Dybbuk
And a 3.
So
in
the
that lineup?
Dybbuk is after Tim,
Alright,
right
who's
before
next?
Vort. So
Okay,
we got
Vort,
Wiley,
Vort.
Tim, Dybbuk,
Stomach bloat.
Vort, Sylvie, Binky, then Bag.
There's a lot of people.
Vort.
Hashtag indigestion.
So
10,000 years. will
double
give you
around
such
Wiley
freaking-
as this thing comes curling out. You see as it you watch as it takes those big bulbous arms that are like made of jelly. It's kind of like, and it just curls and spins its head upside down as it twists towards you. The tongue just rolls
I'm
out
not
of its
into
mouth.
Oh, we found something.
Okay, so where are we? We're in this. We're in a corridor.
Yep,
I
you're
promise
right,
I don't
you're
taste
right.
good. I promise I don't taste good.
You're right here. He's over here. I can slide this out of the way so you can see a little better.
All right. Where's the exit?
Hunter.
Where's the exit?
Where's the exit?
You saw Tim go down this hallway.
Okay, so that hallway. So we are okay.
Yeah.
So it's in front of us.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
We're good.
It's
Just
getting-
trying to fall apart on me.
Yep.
It's doing everything it can.
So, yeah. So this hallway here is somewhere towards the exit.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to go ahead and take. You gonna move towards it?
Sure, why not? Let's attack.
Oh, are you gonna attack it?
Let's attack
All
it.
right.
Attack
So
it.
as you rush forward, and it as you go to swing, make an attack roll. As it kind of looks at you, says, "Oh, come on, not again.
You wanna eat me?
I wanna be you."
Smack. 18 plus.
Hits.
I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
That's gonna be. There we go.
Yeah, over here. Gosh, all my spells are so destructive.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
Yikes! That's minimum. That's gonna be 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage?
Bludgeoning damage.
So as you hit it, you strike it, kind of like hitting right in the and like now it's spun around. You got to hit it on its back, and it sinks in. Your staff hits, and it's like it makes this kind of like as this sludge of flesh just.
Oh, God, I hate
I
it.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What? Oh no! This is bad. I'm not very constitutionist.
Yes, you are, yes, you are, yes, you are.
All right, let's see. That's gonna be a. I got 2 blessings, right?
You do?
All right. It's gonna be okay. That's good. 16, 17. I'm not gonna risk it. 30-20.
30-20?
Yes.
Success. As this stuff sits, and as it hits you,
That's smart.
and you
Yeah.
watch as it begins to go, it starts to sink into your fur, and you just quickly like, just shake it off.
Nasty.
But you watch as it hits the ground, and it kind of like little tendrils just start writhing out.
No, no, no.
I don't like that. Okay. I'm just gonna. I'ma leave. I'm going away from it. Attack of opportunity. Bring it.
30-20.
All right, I'll take it. Get me away from this.
So with the dirty 20,
Yep.
you all watch as it kind of. Where do you think you're going? As there is this, the tongue kind of. It opens up its mouth, and you see as the intestines just reach
nasty.
out and latch onto you. As it hits you, you feel this necrotic pain as it rips your flesh off.
Okay.
You're going to take. I like these rolls.
Hey, Gabriel, smooth
You're gonna
nuh
18 points necrotic damage.
What'd you say now?
18.
18 points necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 3.
Oh, I don't feel so good, guys. But I'm.
You let it touch you!
I didn't have a choice.
And then you back up where you headed.
Out.
So,
Oh my gosh, Hunter, because you keep knocking it. It's top heavy now.
that's a fair point.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
That would do it, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have to probably pin that down.
Yeah.
So as you start rushing out the door where Tim came, that's gonna put you about here.
Wait. I got more movement on my first.
I can't believe you made this mess and now you're bailing.
Yeah, no.
That's MO.
Yeah.
This
That's
should
an
be
MO.
heavy enough if you push the whole map. Like
What's up?
this.
Oh yeah.
Like to push it up against the
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move this camera back a little bit.
push the whole thing.
Cause I
Like
have
up.
it. Hold please everybody, we're situating while Wiley figures out what he's gonna do.
Yes.
We're still figuring this whole thing out.
Like those manor pieces are heavy enough if you push them
There we
all
go.
the way against.
Nah, it'll
the-
be okay, because now it's
There you
on
go.
there.
That was
Okay.
stable.
Yeah, it's just that putting it on the front of the is not gonna work. Boop, boop. That's we can still kind of see here. So as you book it down this hallway here.
Yeah, I got 60 feet of movement.
Oh yeah. Tim,
I'm gonna go get Tim.
you start
You're
running
leaving me
towards-
alone.
Temporarily.
As you start just taking
He
off,
doesn't
Tim,
eat
you
me,
all of a
he's
sudden
gonna
hear
eat
this.
me.
You hear. Well, first you hear. You hear Sylvie scream, and then you hear Wiley just start running. You look around, and you see Wiley running in your direction. You see the goat and the otter is like they're still like making their way towards the door. They turn around and say, Yeah, that's not our problem. They just head towards the front door.
Damn,
They've got their prints.
I'm dying. That thing touched me. There's a thing.
There's a thing.
As he lifts his arm and the fur is just falling off.
Hope you're not a vision. Hope you're not something from that thing, from that house.
I touched him.
No, I'm staying away from him.
Or Wiley.
I'm gonna dodge him.
I think that's
What can I do
His
to help
movement,
him?
you attacked,
Yeah.
you ran.
Yeah, I ran, and that's it. Yeah, I think.
Tim, you're up.
Okay,
I have a cryptic question. Did you roll initiative or should I?
On your turn. They go right after
picking
you.
against us.
The way we do it here is just to keep it from being so as not to add a bunch in initiative order. They go right after
Sure.
you. So
Makes sense.
What's up, Wiley? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix you.
There's a thing.
You said that, but I've got to do something with Sylvie.
Make sure everyone else gets out safe.
I don't have anything to give you. He didn't fall down like no hit points, did he?
No, I'm using my cane to stand up.
Now it's a cane. It was a staff when you
It's
were
a
a big tough guy.
what's it gonna be, Tim?
He said, "Don't let anybody go. I got to go after Sylvie." Sheesh, I put it down.
So you rush back. 30 feet is going to get you about here, where you round the corner, and you see Sylvie. Oh, I forgot to put Binky on there. Hold up. Where is it?
Binky!
He's a little pebble.
I was like, oh, there's like 4 people. No, there's like 9
This for
people.
Binky. I need to make Binky a little mini. As you see,
Give him a little
Binky,
wiggle watch.
Sylvie, and Vort and Bag are all facing this strange, ancient-looking creature. This big flesh that's like it reminds you a lot of the rather large ancient ghost that you fought back in Coopstown. Big bulbous body, but corporeal.
Okay, well, so that was my movement, and is anybody close enough I can grab him, pull him over here?
Not with 30 feet. It's going to take you another bit to get there.
Crud, if I gotta attack. I can't attack. These I waste on my. Can I? Okay, well, fine. I got a crossbow.
You take a shot.
Sure.
Make an attack roll.
+19 6.
Ooh.
You take the shot.
Oh, I should have done my
Yeah.
stuff with it. No, that's melee. The crossbow, is that melee?
No. It's,
Yeah, it's,
But you can do it in range.
it's a
attacks,
7.
I think.
what kind of crossbow is it?
It's a hand.
Hand crossbow? Okay, I wanted to double check because light crossbow would have been more than that. So 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the bolt kind of impales the side of the creature? Just kind of. Hi, I didn't see you there before.
Did it look like it did anything to him?
Sunk in, a little bit of flesh fell off. You don't know.
Okay. Well, then we attack again.
Taking the shot.
Nope. That's a
Yeah.
the 6 plus 6.
12.
Yes.
Sails behind and kind of like hits the curio behind him.
Great. Okay. Well, I'll get a third attack. Is that correct?
You do, as a fighter.
You got first strike on property damage.
12 plus 6 is
18. Hits.
Damn it! I still didn't call one of my stupid things. I wanted to frighten him. Okay. That's God dog it. I can't see.
Let me see.
I got a 3 plus whatever.
It's
plus-
whenever you hit. You can still.
Oh, I
add
can
your-
still do my superiority die. No, I'm wanting to do the frighten. You got to do the Constitution, wisdom save.
You still
Yeah.
add the damage though.
Yeah, you still have the damage.
Oh,
So that was how much damage on the first? Was 3? Is that what you said?
5.
5. Okay, 5 plus
7.
7. Nice. Okay.
You're smiling too much. I should have friggin' ran. I'm gonna blow my date. I'm gonna never find the moon maiden.
Take the shot and kind of like this one impacts right between the eyes. I'm so scared. As it starts to curl towards you.
What the hell?
So that's going to be all your attacks and your movement.
Where? How many freaking people are in there? Oh. He's coming towards me.
Uh huh.
Maybe I can be the bait. I will do my the superiority die that gives me the runaway and the extra AC.
Mm-hmm. Don't you have to move for that?
Yeah, you have to move.
And you've already moved.
But if I action surge, I can do it, right?
You can. There you go. Now you were talking.
Yeah. So I'm gonna burn my action surge,
Okay.
and then I will.
Well, I think it's only while you're moving.
So, yeah.
when you
Is it
stop-
only while I move?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then I.
You can action search dash though. That's what I'm saying. You can
Oh,
action
okay,
search
okay.
You can
dash
still
and then
do
you
that,
can do it.
but
I still
it
burn my
wouldn't help
actions.
you.
Mhm.
The superiority wouldn't help you.
Then the one that gets me the thing where I get my plus to my AC.
Yeah, that's while you're moving.
That's what I'm saying. If he action surges, dashes, he'll be moving, and then he can
But
apply it.
but when he stops, it goes away.
You always stop at the end of your turn.
Yeah, so it's for getting away from stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's only I see what you're saying
Yeah.
now. So it's only if it's attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I
Supposed
got
to
you.
guard against the
I got
attack
you.
opportunity.
So yeah, that wouldn't work for you.
Okay. Well, if I action surge, then I can do bonus action shield of faith.
You can bonus action without a.
Yeah,
action
but this
surge.
way I can action surge and run away. So and he's
Yeah.
gonna follow me hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action shield of
Okay.
faith, and then I'm gonna go come and get me, you piece of saggy flesh, and run out the door.
Okay. So you bonus action shield of faith, and you say this. You take off running.
Yeah, but he's
Is
got
the
a
Demic's
death
turn
wish.
is this gonna say, "Where do you think you're going, Stinky?" I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
No. Okay,
Is this the
Wipe off.
Tim, I need you to muster up all the confidence that you have.
As you run back towards Wiley.
Why would you do this?
Why did you bring it to me?
I told you to say.
Well, you got time to run.
My arm's falling off.
Get time to lean, you get time to clean.
Okay, it's a charisma save.
Charisma saving throw.
I'm sorry. What is that?
That's a -2.
It doesn't matter. I've got
Yes, it
the,
does.
Yeah, if
the
you
flesh beast is
Natural 20.
it's
got
going to
it.
be. I got a date to go on.
You do.
Natural.
Natural 20!
What is
Yep.
that?
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
a nat 20.
logo!
That's the midnight
That's the
straight.
Midnight
logo.
Stray logo.
My contacts have been in for a month. I cannot see a thing.
As you say this and you take off running, the rest of you watch as the big saggy flesh of mound of flesh just kind of collapses. You hear this. Tim, you feel as something assails your senses, as there is this cold wind, and you feel these claws curl up around you as something tries to enter into your body, and you force it back out. And it retreats back into the fleshy body. I didn't expect that. You're next. No. Is it's going to run straight towards you, Sylvie?
You get a card.
Oh yeah, you get a call.
You get a bigger card.
Sylvie, that is a 22 to hit.
Oh god, yeah,
I'm sorry, I
that
can't.
Okay,
I can't see anything.
You're going to take 14 points of necrotic damage as it gets near you. The flesh turns into this tendril, wraps across you, and just kind of rips your fur off. You're going to your maximum hit points are reduced by 3.
Oh my god.
They've been in for too long. It's drying up.
And that's going to end its turn. Vort, you're up.
super?
Oh my gosh.
I would like to bonus action whistle and say, Maximus, there is an unwelcome guest.
Those of you who are in this room with them, you hear the shadows nearby just kind of. As this giant shadow hound bursts up from the shadows and strikes out towards the creature.
That's a big puppy.
Okay. It rolls its own initiative unless you
rolls
want
its own
to.
initiative.
That's the
You-
rules.
It's up to you. I'll let you can choose. If usually I
it'll
let
be
it go.
easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually I just let it go right after your turn. So
All right. So I have been furiously looking at like 6 different features to figure out how they all work together. So I think I've got it down.
okay.
But we all are essentially taking our turn at the same time simultaneously.
Yes, essentially.
Okay. I would like something to use its bonus action. And then I'll use my attack action to make an attack.
Okay. If I remember correctly, that is a.
You have a puppy?
So, and I just
So that when you use your bonus action, or when it uses its bonus action, you attack through it, right? Is that the way I understood that?
no, this one is if I take the attack action, I can, instead of me taking an attack, one
It's-
of my attacks, which is just one attack, it can take an attack for me.
Okay.
And this is its
Yeah.
physical
Gotcha.
attack. Okay.
So, go for it.
Is your puppy have a name?
Jazz. But you haven't met him yet.
No. Hello?
Mid-combat.
Will you bite?
You don't bite.
Okay. Actually, I don't think this costs me anything. I'm going to use a portent die.
Okay.
Oh.
No, it doesn't cost you anything. That's just a
Doesn't cost me any economy. Okay, so that'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
dirty 20 will definitely hit. Those of you who are in the room, not you two, you see as there is this little eye that just kind of opens up right over the creature. The divot kind of is the head kind of rolls backwards, and sitting on top of it is this little purple cat. And you notice it has 3 eyes, and the tail looks kind of like a tentacle. That kind of is just kind of just strikes out at the creature. It was 20, so roll
Dirty
damage.
20 to hit?
Yeah.
All right.
Timothy, I found the cat!
6 plus 2.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
dog. I don't want to pet that dog.
Oh, that's balls.
So it has not been neutered.
We can't bring home a stray.
6
a boy.
it's magical slashing damage.
All right.
Congratulations.
And I need it to make a strength saving throw.
That's gonna be a 15.
The DC is 15.
So it does make it, yeah. So it does like it kind of like it swings. You
Yes.
see, is this cat? It's not very big, and then it just the paws just seems to grow in size, and there is this ethereal force that slams the divot on the top of the head. It stumbles. It's just the actual head just spins around. The cat just hops down, just acts very nonchalantly, just kind of sits. Anything else?
Yes. That's bonus action reaction.
Can you tell your cat I
My
said?
action. I can use. Yes, I can make him attack again because I can use my. No, I use bonus action to
Yeah.
bring him. Okay,
Yeah.
so no, I'm out of stuff, and then but it's
Maximus.
Maximus' turn,
Gets to
so
take an attack,
Maximus
yep.
will attack.
Maximus.
And pack tactics.
Yes, he also gets pack tactics. So.
Welcome in, Raiders!
Welcome
Thank
in,
you so much for
Raiders!
joining us. Welcome in, Vactair!
Vector.
Vactair, we hope that you had a fabulous time at GaryCon this past weekend. We hope you guys had a wonderful time. It looked like you had fun. So thank you so much for bringing your community to us. Natural 20 again.
Yikes.
I think that's the most nat 20s
I
I've
personally
ever
rolled 3 nat 20s tonight.
been rolled on those dice.
Yeah.
Yep, no, those are definitely not mine anymore.
They were never mine.
And then Billy just
All right,
rolled
and then that
2.
is
Should be 46 or 44.
Yeah.
Did 46 or 44.
For
let me see.
Direwolf fight, essentially.
oh. I don't remember.
2d6 plus
gosh.
3, so it's 4d6 plus 3.
Yep.
Used to do that all the time, and I don't remember.
That's 11 on the first roll.
11.
Nice.
Nice.
5 on the second is 16 plus. Was it? Did I say 3?
4.
So 20.
Yeah. No, +3.
Oh, plus 6, so 19?
19.
Shit. How does Maximus want
that
to do this?
is-
Oh!
What?
How does Maximus want to do this?
The dog!
It's just going to do like the wolfhound, like leap up,
Yep.
and can it just tear the head?
Clean up!
All right, so the Maximus, as the cat wallows the creature, all of a sudden this shadow hound leaps up on top of it, and just bites in. Is like, hey, let me get. The head goes, tosses to clatters to the ground. The body just kind of crumbles, and you see as there is this spiritual form that's kind of, I need a body.
What was that? As I slowly follow the cat.
You see as the cat looks up at you, it's got a third eye in the middle of its head that just kind of blinks a few times.
Would you like some salmon?
As it opens its mouth, these tentacles just kind of, and they go back in, and then it just
What time of zoo is this?
and fades, vanishing into the ether. And that's where we're going to end tonight's
Freak show. Gosh.
That we didn't see.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still don't know there's a purple cat.
Yep. Just gotta believe Sylvie.
You think something's about to come out and find you.
I saw the purple cat. Y'all didn't believe me.
I believed you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know what that friggin' third eye was.
Welcome in, Matt.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you got the
Oh, yeah.
So, how
Cool
many
crib,
natural
man.
20s did you roll tonight?
I rolled
Yeah,
3.
rolled 3.
Billy got
Billy.
1.
Somebody got 2.
I got 2.
Oh, you got 2?
Yeah, so that's 5.
Oh yeah.
About 5.
So we
Y'all
had
were on a roll.
5 natural 20s
I would have
tonight.
lost. I would have bet 3 to 4 tonight.
That's what I bet.
Yeah. Who won?
3 people won it big.
Wow.
3 people won it big with 5. They had some faith in y'all tonight with the 5 to 6 tonight. Let's see.
I donated 26,000.
Oh, we got a first-time chatter. Fish From Brom said, "Thank you for the fun. Thank you for being a
thank you
part
for
of the
being
fun."
here.
Fish From Brom would not be nearly as much fun without you here. So thank you so much for joining us.
Come back.
Yes. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Pretty much any day of the week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah, come back, hang out with you. Just about. Actually, here to be soon. Very much so. May is going to be a long one.
And plus with the reruns.
Yeah, for real. Triple Up, I meant to tell you too. I saw you asked if I rolled a nat 20. I didn't roll any nat 20s tonight, so you're good. So
We didn't have any nat 1s either. So this
That's
is like
crazy.
Yeah.
I know.
it's how serendipitous.
Yeah.
It's a, I think it's good fortune.
Yeah.
I think it's good fortune.
Auspicious occasion.
What's the opposite of a June?
So I will say, like my entire that particular Dybbuk was modified a bit to be able to hijack living bodies, and that was my goal, was to get Tim and make you fight Tim. But I never expected Tim to roll a natural 20.
Resist.
I normally don't.
So that that put like it didn't have a whole lot of hit points, so you absolutely wrecked it. So that was well played with you rolling that nat 20. That ended up working out in your favor. So it was pretty good. Well played, guys. Well played.
It was that one. Yeah, it was the one I can't even see. What is it? It looks like a 1.
Yeah, it's
It's the sword piercing
with
the
a
crystal.
Oh, okay. I gotta fix my
We
contacts.
we just need to get him like a
Yeah.
giant.
I'll get
No, I
you.
need. My contacts have been in like for a month, and it's hard to see now.
So
Even when you sleep.
Make you just a big chunk.
let's see. Yeah.
Oh, it was so, I had one of those. It was so loud.
It is. They are loud.
Fish From Brom said, "I will be back. You are all too entertaining." Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much. We've got if you're new here and you didn't know, we actually have a few groups that meet. We've got 11 of us in total. Yeah, 10 or 11 players in total. I play Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, soon to be Tuesdays. We got a big group. We all have a lot of fun, and each story is different. This was definitely our most unhinged group because by this point we've all been up all night, every night, and we're going on like 3 hours of sleep for the collective 2 or 3 days. And
But it's fun.
It's a lot of fun, yeah.
But it's worth it.
So Gabriel Smooth said, "That's a lot of games." Yeah, I know. Thankfully, this week's been a little slow. This is the only one we had this week. We did our session Omega last night for one of our other groups, though, so it kind of counts. But this week's been, I'm a little more coherent. At least I didn't have to completely dose up on caffeine in order to be here.
If that chatter's here, do you want to make it clear that the continuation of this is Thursday next week?
Yes, thank you. That's a fair point. So normally this group meets on Thursdays, but this week James has got to go out of town tomorrow, so he wasn't going to be able to make it for Thursday, so we pushed it 4 day. But next week this group will return next Thursday. So if you want to continue this story, come back and hang out.
Thursday after next.
Yeah, we got Cyberpunk
I'm sorry,
next
you're right.
week.
It's fine. I'm so messed. It's on
We
our
got a
schedule.
lot of-
There's
yeah,
a
so we got a
schedule on
lot of
There's a schedule on our
streams.
Twitch channel that is completely up to date. Listen to nothing I'm saying. Just go check out that Twitch schedule.
Or
I
Discord.
promise it's correct.
Or you can watch them all.
Yeah.
Just tune in, see what's
Just tune
happening.
in.
Yeah, just follow us.
So be
subscribe.
surprised.
Let's see.
Get notifications.
Triple Up said, so Matt stay on forever. Matt will stay on for a while. Matt has a job that keeps Matt very busy in certain times of the year. But
Erratically.
yeah, Matt's going to be here for a bit though. But we plan to have various guests kind of coming in and out of this campaign until the end. But Matt's going to be here for a little bit for sure. So
gotta represent
thank you for
all the
joining and thank you for following
Yeah,
right in
yeah.
line with the
Yeah.
podcast. So, but
I'm so
yeah.
glad the character that I concocted was not like out of place.
I told you it was going to be perfect.
Yeah.
When you came up with, when you sent me the idea for Vord, I was like, that's the one. That's absolutely on
Good
spot.
choice.
Like,
Good
that's it.
We're gonna be best friends.
We're gonna be the best of friends.
But yeah,
Even
guys,
learn how to
thank you
use
so much for
matches.
hanging out. Don't forget, once again, if you haven't slapped that follow button, hit it. Come back, hang out with us. We're gonna be back next Monday with Tales of the Arcane, and then Cyberframe will return on Wednesday as we continue the test play of our system that's going to be launching soon. And then the next week we got a full week of streams. The week after that, so we'd love you guys to come back and hang out with us. But for now, let's go take this love, let's take this fun and joy, and let's go raid someone else's stream.
Great.
So we'd love it if you guys would come along with us as we go make someone else's night. And until next time, we love you all. Good night.
Good night.
So long.
See you later. Hello.